Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Hermits Broadcasting pregame show. I'm Max Watson, joined by Dom DeTavio and Jake Steinauer. A big playoff week for St. Augustine Prep Hermits taking on number 7 Delbarton in the quarterfinals. Dom, can you tell us about how the Hermits have done so far this year?
Yeah, Max. Hermits have had a great year this year. Took a trip down to Maryland for the first game of the season against Archbishop Spalding, and had a hard-fought loss. But since then, they've had an eight-game win streak, and with the key wins at Millville, at home against St. Joe's, at Shawnee, and at Holy Spirit. The key players to this Hermit offense is running back Kanye Udo with 167 carries, 1,216 yards, and 13 touchdowns. Receiver Nasir Hill with 23 receptions, 398 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Kenny Selby with 12 receptions, 300 yards, and 9 touchdowns. The defense on the Hermits have been dominant with leading tacklers Dennis Jaquez, the Northwestern commit, with 53 tackles, and Tristan McClear with 48 tackles. Absolutely dominating up front on the defense and in the secondary. Back to you, Max.
Jake, can you tell us how number 7 Delbarton's doing so far?
Delbarton has a 5-5 record on the season, including a playoff win versus Camden Catholic, 42-14 last Friday. Some of the losses for the Green Wave have been a Bergen Catholic, DePaul Catholic, Don Bosco, Seton Hall Prep, and St. Joe's Montville. Their key wins have been against Pope John, St. Anthony in New York, Paramus Catholic, and Clifton. They played Bergen's closest game of the year, which was a 28-19 victory for the Crusaders. Their biggest loss this season was to Don Bosco Prep, with Don Bosco winning 31-10.
St. Peter's Prep takes on number 5 Seton Hall tonight. Both teams stand at 7-3. Seton Hall and St. Peter's played in the regular season, with St. Peter's Prep winning 22-21. In the last 5 times these two teams have met, St. Peter's Prep won 4 out of 5 times. Seton Hall Prep is coming off a big win, 49-0 versus St. John Vinely. St. Peter's Prep is also coming off a big win, 35-2 versus Pope John. Dom, can you tell us the big game between number 4 Don Bosco and number 3 St. Joe's Montville?
Yeah, Max. Don Bosco went 6-4 for this season, and St. Joe's Montville went 6-3 for the season. Earlier this season, the two teams played each other. St. Joe's Montville came away with the victory against Bosco with a 21-14 win. Luke Henrich has been having a good season. He's throwing for 888 yards, has thrown for 9 touchdowns. Yasin Willis has rushed for 945, close to 1,000. On the other side of the ball, Jax Smilewski had 46 solo tackles. For Bosco, Nick Minisucci has passed for 974 yards and 7 touchdowns. Bosco on the defensive side of the ball has been playing well with a total of 532 tackles on the year.
Jake, can you give us some analysis on the total bracket?
Yeah, so the post-rounds 1-8 powerhouse football teams remain, with Bergen Catholic as the 1 seed, our St. Augustine Prep at the 2, St. Joe's Montville at the 3, St. Peter's Prep at the 4, Seton Hall Prep 5, Don Bosco 6, Delbarton 7, and Donovan Catholic 8th. Currently, Bergen Catholic is a heavy favorite with a record of 9-0, beating some quality opponents such as St. Peter's Prep and Delbarton. However, with St. Augustine's record of 8-1 and St. Joe's record of 6-3, they could both prove to be a real challenge to the Crusaders.
Thanks for the bracket analysis, Jake. That about wraps up the show. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to La Rosa Turf Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep in Richland, New Jersey for another edition of Friday Night Football right here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. Tonight, we bring you a quarterfinals matchup in the non-public Group A playoffs as the 8-1 number 2 seed St. Augustine Prep Hermits take on the 5-5 7-seeded Delbarton Green Wave in the first matchup between these well-known programs. Once again, welcome everyone. I'm Jimmy Bachman. As I have been all season, the guys I'm joined by today are Ryan Marengo and Vinny Palestina as we get ready for this huge New Jersey matchup. Guys, it's playoff season. The Hermits have had one of their best seasons we've seen in recent memory. How are we feeling?
We're feeling amazing, man. Everybody's excited to be out here, especially the Rowdies. Another packed stadium for this game. It's huge. We've had a great season so far, especially Delby. They're a great opponent. They played some insane teams this season. Their losses this year have come upon so far Bergen Catholic, Don Bosco, DePaul, Seton Hall Prep, and St. Joe's Montvale, and here they are taking the field.
And Jimmy, you said it, the atmosphere out here is amazing. It is a great atmosphere, and you can tell all the players are into it. Most of the players on this team are seniors, so it is going to be the last time they are in the playoffs, and you know they want to make a great run to the state finals.
Yeah, guys, Hermits, they've been real ready for these playoffs. Haven't seen them since 2019 when we lost to St. Peter's in the semifinals. Right now, Hermits on an 8-game winning streak. Haven't lost since their first game of the season, and they've just looked great so far. What do you guys think?
I think that first loss was humbling to them, especially traveling all the way down to Maryland, taking that first one, and then running right through South Jersey, especially that big Holy Spirit win.
Yep.
It definitely propelled them down into the playoffs. A lot of confidence coming into this game, and it's a huge one here.
Yeah, that Holy Spirit game 2 weeks ago, the Hermits won 35-21 against one of their biggest rivals. Guys, coming in the team we were playing, Delbarton, North Jersey team, we have never seen them in football. We do have a history with them in some other sports, but what are we expecting out of this Green Wave squad? That's one of those North Jersey teams that's really had a tough schedule, as you said, Mango, earlier.
Yeah, North Jersey schools, there is a lot better competition than some of the South Jersey schools we face down here. So while they are 5-5, do not be fooled by the record, because some of the teams they have played are insane. Bergen Catholic, the number 1 team in the state, is among their notable losses.
And right now, as we see the captains for both teams heading out to center field for the coin toss, Delbarton, one of their biggest threats is their loaded defensive line. We really got to be ready for this tonight because they're going to be bringing the pressure.
Yeah, this season they have 12 total turnovers, 4 ints, and 8 forced fumbles, and nearly 40 sacks on the season. Absolute menaces on the defensive side of the ball for Delbarton. But also, don't underestimate their offense. They can both pass and run the ball very effectively.
Yeah, the Hermits definitely more of a run-heavy team. Of course, we know Trey McClure can throw the ball, and we got some great receivers. But Delbarton, a team that throws the ball a lot more than the Hermits do. We've seen their quarterback, Robert Russo, nearly double the amount of pass attempts compared to Trey McClure for the Hermits. So definitely some different play styles we're going to see today.
Yeah, Delbarton is a more pass-heavy team. They work on a lot of short passes, which is something the Hermits' defense has excelled against this year. So it is going to be a strength for strength on both sides of the ball with the Hermits' offensive line and run game against Delbarton's defensive line.
And, of course, coming into this playoffs, guys, Max Preps has the non-public A New Jersey playoffs as one of the top 10 most competitive ones in the United States. That's crazy to hear. We got some great teams all around this state that are going to be playing in the next 2 days. Of course, the Hermits playing Delbarton. We're also going to see Bergen Catholic play Donovan Catholic, St. Peter's play Seton Hall, and, of course, the winner of tonight will play next week against the winner of Don Bosco and St. Joe's Montvale.
Yeah, every one of those teams that are on that list absolutely deserve to be in this spot now in the playoffs. Now we have Delbarton. They coming off a big win against Camden Catholic, one of South Jersey's own here. But St. Augustine looking to handle the business and survive to the next round.
Yeah, that's all they are looking to do tonight. Just survive this game, move on in the playoffs. Don't do anything too flashy. It's going to be a close physical game the entire game.
Absolutely, and we're going to be right back with you soon, ladies and gentlemen. Playoff football coming up quick, right after a quick prayer from Father Murray and our national anthem played by senior Tim Kubiak.
At this time, I ask you to join us in our shared tradition of beginning all things in the presence of God. Lord our God, we thank you for bringing our school communities together this evening and for the gift of competition. Each day you ask us to respond to you by being our best. At this time, we ask you to bless our athletes, our coaches, our officials. We thank you for them pulling each one of us to excellence, and we pray for the safety of all. In a special way this evening, we continue to remember the many who were impacted by the coronavirus and the many in the healing professions who serve them. May they know the support of each one. We also remember this evening the goodness of those who allowed us to enjoy this time together, and to continue to remind us that we do not walk alone. May the time we enjoy tonight and the strength that we gain from being with one another bring this world closer to you. For you made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless for the rest of you. St. Augustine, pray for us.
We ask that you remain standing. Gentlemen, please remove the headgear as we honor the United States of America and all those who defend our nation at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem by St. Augustine Prep Senior Tim Kubiak.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, now just moments away from kickoff in this quarterfinals matchup between St. Augustine Prep and Delbarton. Guys, as we were saying, we got a real interesting game here today. Let's talk about the Hermits a little more. Let's give some credit to the Hermits defense. We haven't talked about them that much, but they've really done a great job because the Hermits offense has been so good this year, but this defense has also been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, Riley Lisgar, 3 ints this year, and on offense has also been making an appearance, especially in the last couple games. But really, if you look at the keys to the game for this Hermits team, it's offensively to take the lead early and keep the foot on the gas. That's going to be huge. Next, let Kanye lead the way. Obviously, our rushing attack is going to be huge, especially in this quarterfinal game. Be prepared for the strong Delbarton D-line to bring the pressure early and often, and limit the turnovers. Obviously, that's been a big part of the Hermits throughout the entire time we've been at school. Defensively, be prepared for the strong Delbarton passing attack much more, and get ready for kickoff.
Delbarton in their away white, Hermits in their home navy. It's been a fun season so far, and playoffs are underway here in Richland. Hermits receiving the ball first. Going to be returned by Bradley Powell. Powell up to the 20. Is able to get to the outside. Bradley Powell all the way up to the 35.
Great return there, getting to the edge, getting to the sideline. Powell taking up to the 35. Hermits will start with great field position on the first drive of the game.
And Jimmy, you said that this defense doesn't get much credit, but this special teams unit does not get any credit, and they've done an amazing job all season, constantly setting the Hermits up with great field position and making all their kicks this entire season. Great job by the Hermit special team right there.
That kickoff was by number 10, Jack Peros. Great return there by number 1, Bradley Powell. We see him mostly as a defensive back, but he's returned also as well, along with Kenny Selby and sometimes Trey McClear. And as speaking of Trey McClear, here comes out the dangerous Hermits offense led by him, and of course, one of the best running backs in our area, number 6, Kanye Udo. We'll see him get busy early. Walker in motion. The clear and shotgun, and it will be a handoff to Kanye on first down. And he is not going to get much. A gain of 2 or 3, flag down on the play.
Yeah, be ready in this game for those white jerseys to be swarming to number 6 all throughout the game, all 4 quarters. But we need to get that passing attack going too. Obviously, that hasn't been so much of our strong point, but getting that going early will open up the run game.
It's going to be a hold on the Hermits. It looks like a 10-yard penalty. Not the way the Hermits wanted to start. But as we said, Kanye Udo actually 2 weeks ago against Holy Spirit, not as effective as usually. 26 attempts, 69 yards, but still 2 touchdowns. And you got to think Delbarton, he's priority number 1 for their defense right now. But this Hermits passing attack can also be very dangerous. You got 2 excellent receivers, basically a 1A and 1B core with Nasir Hill and Kenny Selby. Let's see if they try to look to them early as well. The clear and shotgun, Kanye to his right. And it will be another handoff. Kanye able to break a tackle and gain only just a few yards once again. Gain of maybe 2, and it'll be second down and long.
Yeah, Delbarton there swarming to the ball once again. Like you just said, though, Kenny Selby has broken out in the second half of the year. Has been amazing in this passing game. Also on defense, we've been making plays all over the field. Great option for this Hermits.
Yeah, Selby's
team.
Been great. And last week, it was all Nasir Hill. 4 receptions, 67 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns, and also had a pick 6. So 3 touchdowns for him against Holy Spirit. It's Hill, Walker, and Selby out as the receivers. Selby in motion. Play action pass, quick throw, dropped by Selby. Pass was a little high by McClear, and it'll be third down and long for the Hermits.
Yeah, throwing a little bit off body, not usually one of the best things for a quarterback, but it looks like the special teams unit may enter the field.
This is a big play here for Delbarton. If they're able to get a quick stop against this dangerous Hermits offense, this would be a big momentum builder for them.
Yeah, especially considering how good the Hermits have been in the first quarter of the season, almost always taking a lead going into the second quarter, and that really gives them confidence to just put teams away in the beginning of the second half.
It will be 3rd and 20 for the Hermits at their own 27. Let's see if they can run here, maybe see if Kanye can break for something big.
Yeah, I don't think they want to do anything too dangerous here and give Delbarton good field position.
So he takes a snap, and it will be a handoff to Kanye. And he's going to get a gain of maybe 6 on third down. And out comes the Hermits punting unit. Not how they wanted to start this game.
No, it isn't ideal, but at least they did not turn the ball over there. Obviously, the penalty was a big setback, but both of those need to be controlled throughout this game, both penalties and turnovers, if they are going to advance.
Yeah, we saw earlier in the season that the Hermits offense struggled with a couple of holding penalties, some false starts as well. Started to get better, so that's something they're just going to want to clean up as the game goes on.
Looks like it'll be Trey McClear to punt it away for the Hermits. We have seen Tommy LaPerriere do this most of the year, and he will be kicking it. Back to return it for Delbarton is David Link. Missed tackle there, and he's going to get a good gain here on the punt return. Link all the way up into Hermits field position up to the 38.
Yeah, that has been an issue. We did talk about that special teams having a great year, especially kicking the ball and then on their returns. But stopping the return in the last couple weeks especially has been a little bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Delbarton now with great field position here to start their first drive as their quarterback, Robert Russo, number 9, comes out. So far, Delbarton, if you're able to get a score here, that would really be huge for your momentum.
Yeah, especially considering the Hermits are going to want to run the ball for the rest of the game. Getting out to a lead is going to hopefully change that strategy if you're Delbarton.
Looks like Russo is outside. And it'll be a Wildcat here on first down for Delbarton. And that's a good gain there for number 6, Aiden Papatanis, the main running back for the Green Wave.
Yeah, unique look right there with the Wildcat on the first down, first play of the game. Look to see a couple more plays like that throughout the game from both teams. Hermits have always been thrown in those trick plays throughout the last 2 seasons especially.
Yeah, smart play right there, just trying to catch the Hermits defense a little off guard, try and catch a big play on first down.
It'll be Russo now alone in the backfield, 4 receivers out. And he will be looking to throw here on second down. He's going to take it himself, actually. He's going to get the first down and more. Russo all the way into the red zone, up to the Hermits 18.
Yeah, Dennis Jaquez was in the backfield. Just missed Russo as he pulled up in the pocket, then took off. Great speed by Russo to get the first down and put them into the red zone.
And something interesting to note, the Hermits defense hasn't really dealt with a lot of quarterbacks running outside the pocket this year, so might have been a little caught off guard there. They're going to try and get used to that for the rest of the game.
Russo, the junior quarterback, 96 for 150 on the year, 1,367 yards, and 13 touchdowns with 6 interceptions. He's had a good year. And it'll be another pass here on first down. Pressure coming quickly. Russo's got to look for somewhere to go, and he's just going to have to throw it down incomplete. Lucky to get that one away. It looks like some Hermits want a flag, but there is none.
Yeah, smart play by Russo right there. Don't want to do anything too dangerous. Everybody was covered. There was a couple people running at him in the backfield, so smart to just throw it into the ground.
It'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Green Wave. A little over 8 minutes left to go in this first quarter. 3 receivers out for Delbarton. Papatanis in motion. And it will be a handoff. Papatanis looking for somewhere to go, and he's not going to get much on second down. Gain of 2, and it'll be third down for Delbarton.
Junior Chris Collot there filling the hole and laying the boom on Papagiannis.
Yeah, great hit. Filled up the hole right away. He was able to knock him down, not let him get anything after the contact. Great job right there by Chris Collot.
Big play here for the Green Wave. Hermits looking for a stop. Delbarton had great field position to start off this drive. Looking to complete it with 6 instead of 3. Russo looking to throw, and that ball will be low. We'll see how it is. We ruled incomplete. That pass was intended for number 20, Phil Fulmar, but it was a little too low, incomplete on the slant route.
That is a huge stop for this Hermits defense here. Obviously, Delbarton was set up in great position to start the drive. Not only holding them to 3, they can maybe slow their drive down, not have to pass the ball and move as quickly.
And out comes the special teams for Delbarton. Number 10, Jack Peros, will attempt the field goal. He's 1 for 2 in field goals on the year, with that one field goal being 19 yards. This will be his long. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. Great start here for Delbarton as they're the first to go on the board. Up 3-0 midway through the first quarter.
And field position is going to be a major part in this game, as we saw there. Both defenses are very good, so it's going to be up to some of the special teams units to give the offenses great field position to try and get some points.
A little bit of pressure coming on the Hermits now early in this game. Just 3, so the defense was able to get a stop. But something interesting to see is we usually see the Hermits get quick leads early. But this is a Delbarton team that is ready for a talented team like the Hermits. They've seen them all year, so it's definitely something that the Hermits got to take note of.
Obviously, the Hermits defense has played well all year and has held teams to a lot shorter scores or smaller scores. But this Delbarton defense, I think, really will be the factor if the St. Augustine offense can crack it and get a good drive going.
And we did see it last game. The Hermits did go down 7-0 early against Holy Spirit, and they were able to rally in this game, so they're hoping to do the same thing here.
Peros to kick it away for the Green Wave. Once again, it's Bradley Powell and now Nasir Hill back to return it for the Hermits. Good start for Delbarton Hermits, seeing if they can answer. The kick is up, and Powell is going to take it once again. He's got some blockers, but he will be taken down. Not as good a gain here. Up to the Hermits' 18-yard line.
Yeah, good special teams play right there from the Delbarton unit, staying all in their lanes after they allowed a big play on first down, and they were able to swarm around the ball handler.
Now out comes the Hermits offense for their second drive. Were killed by a holding penalty on the first drive. Really just put them in a tough position to gain yards. Looking to really just keep away from those penalties. They have had that issue a couple times this year with false starts and holds. They really can't be sloppy here in this game.
Yeah, setting the tone with the first touchdown drive of the game will be huge for the Hermits. Getting that first touchdown, get the crowd going, get everybody throughout the game really hyped up.
3 receivers out for the Hermits. Udo next to McClear. Selby in motion. It will be a handoff to him on first down. Looking for somewhere to go to get the outside. Selby will get to the outside, get the first down and more. Kenny Selby all the way up to the Hermits 40.
Kenny Selby has done that a few times this year, taking the jet sweep and moving it to the outside. He scored a 80-yard touchdown on that earlier this year. Great play by him right there, providing the Hermits offense with a spark.
And that is the energy we do need for the prep. Fans going crazy. That's what we need, the energy of this entire field, all the people in the sideline and the fan section. It's going to drive this team forward.
The Hermits are undefeated at home this year, so they have fed off the fans a lot, and they're looking to do that again tonight. Just great job getting a nice 20-yard gain on first down.
Riley Lisgard checks into the game for the first time. We've seen him run as a slot receiver a few times this year. Hill in motion now. Hermits play action by McClear. It will be a reception for Hill. Looking for somewhere to go, and he's not going to get much on first down, gain of a yard.
The play looked like it was a little slower to develop there. Selby had the block at first, but Levin was able to shed it and then finally get the wrap on Hill.
Nasir Hill has been dangerous in these last few weeks. Of course, the Hermits' top receiver, as many would say, we're going to be seeing at Princeton next year. He's a big threat, and you got to if you're Delbarton, you got to be careful with how the Hermits are going to use him in this game.
Yeah, it's a smart idea for the Hermits, just trying to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers this game. Hill, Selby, and Kanye. Nothing much so far, but that could definitely change later in the game.
2nd and 9 now for the Hermits. Another play action. McClear looking deep for Selby, and it will be slightly overthrown. Some contact, and a flag is thrown on the play.
Absolutely.
He
was dragged down from the top. It looked like there might have been a little bit of hand fighting there, but overall, ref made a decision, called on Delbarton.
Interesting call. I don't know if that one was a flag looking at it from this angle. It was close. I think it might have been a trip instead. It definitely sold the contact, and it's going to be a big penalty for the Hermits right there.
Looks like that ball would have been incomplete either way. It was a little over Kenny's head, but if you're Coach Pete, we'll take that one. Hermits now on the Delbarton side of the field.
And it looks like they brought the flag back.
Looks like they might be bringing
Nope.
they're bringing it back. Yep. A little bit indecisiveness. Looks like it's not going to be all the way as far as the pass was going, as the Hermits are going to get the ball now at the Delbarton 45. So at least if you're Delbarton, not as much damage done as you thought there would have been.
Absolutely. Yeah, this Hermits offense now set up in Delbarton's side of the field for the first time this game, looking to get first touchdown.
Selby off, Walker in. A lot of pre-snap motion we've seen from the Hermits so far. Just trying to keep the Delbarton defense on their toes.
Yeah, they don't want them all focusing on Kanye.
And it will be a handoff to Kanye on first down. And he's going to get a good gain here. Up, powers his way all the way to the Delbarton 37. That's the kind of Kanye we've seen all year.
Absolutely, yeah. And this Hermits team has had a really unique drive so far. A lot of passing, a lot of jet sweeps, getting to the outside, getting downfield. That run has really been their bread and butter. So I'd like to see how they run the rest of this drive. Maybe throw a little more of those trick plays and a little more jets out in there to throw this defense off for the rest of the game.
And I think they also want to make sure that this Delbarton D-line is working hard because, as we said, this defensive line is dangerous, and they're going to be bringing pressure all night. So they want to use some of this motion, have some quick screens, have Kanye running up the middle, make these guys work, and really test them against the strong Hermits offensive line. 2nd and 3 for Prep. 2 receivers to the right. It'll be another handoff to Kanye on first down. And he's going to get the first down and more up to the Delbarton 33.
Yeah, some great job by Coach Pete. Every time he's done a pre-snap motion, he has moved the play over to that side, trying to get an extra blocker on the Delbarton D-line, which is just so dangerous. So having that extra blocker really helps, and we've seen it on those 2 runs.
Under 6 minutes now left to go in the first quarter. Hermits looking to score here and get on the board for the first time in this game. Right now they have the Delbarton defense with their backs against the walls. Lisgar and Hill as the receivers. McClear, another handoff to Kanye. And once again, he'll find a hole up the middle and a good gain on first down.
Yeah, Kanye putting his shoulder there through the hole, gaining a couple more yards. Slow developing drive for the Hermits, but very efficient right now.
Yeah, if you're the Hermits, you're going to take these 5 to 7 yard gains on every play. Not getting anything too big, but just marching down the field, and they just want to keep doing that, wear down the Delbarton defense.
And the Hermits team, obviously, they get better and better as the game goes on. Obviously, we haven't really seen them need to have too many good second halves because they've already been winning by a lot. But this is something you might need to do today, and they're really just going to learn to see how this defense is working against them, and they're just going to adjust to it. Another handoff to Udo on second down, and not much here. A gain of 3, and it'll be third down for Prep.
And Jimmy, you mentioned the Hermits definitely wear down defenses, and that is all thanks to their power run game. Just keep pounding the ball with Kanye up the middle. Really wears down the defense, and you see it later in the game where Kanye starts to break off 7-8 yard runs almost every play and usually hits a big one.
Yeah, I think one of the guys that St. Augustine wants to run down is big number 87 on Delbarton. Pat Coy, Stanford commit for tight end. Absolute menace on both sides of the ball. Especially want to get him run down so he doesn't cause as much damage on the offensive side of the ball, either blocking, especially, and in the passing game.
And you've seen they've tried to move the motion man over to his side of the defensive line, just got an extra blocker on him, trying to double team him on every play.
Walker in motion. 3rd and 5 for the Hermits. And a flag is thrown. Looks like it will be on Delbarton. Yep, that's what it'll be. Encroachment on Delbarton. And it will give the Hermits. Looks like we'll see if they give them the first down or not. And yep, looks like they're going to move the chains. First down, Hermits on that play right there. Fortunate, just a mistake by Delbarton.
Yeah, some Delbarton penalties on this drive have definitely helped the Hermits. First the pass interference and now the offsides. Just keep taking these penalties if you're the Hermits.
Yeah, obviously a penalty in the first drive. Great discipline there.
First down now for the Hermits at the Delbarton 21. Hill and Selby back in the game. Walker in motion. High snap. It'll be a handoff to Kanye, and he's going to get nowhere there. A loss of a few, maybe one.
Yeah, it seems like he stumbled when he took the handoff. And then kind of there was no hole right up the middle for him to run through.
Yeah, and if you saw, they ran a corner blitz on that play, just trying to bring pressure from both sides, not allowing Kanye to get outside. So we could see some play action if Coach Pete notices that later in the game, because that's definitely something to watch out for.
Loss of 3 on that play.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the Hermits offense trying to get outside and get those big plays downfield, getting some space is just a huge threat.
As you see now, Franklin Sims checking into the game in the backfield. The other notable Hermits running back, he's in motion now. And it will be a check down to Sims. He'll get a good gain on second down, get the first down and more. Franklin Sims all the way up to the Delbarton 5.
And that is someone that Delbarton does not want to tackle. Franklin Sims, possibly the biggest player on the Hermits with insane speed as well. Just great job right there, getting to the outside, picking up the first down, and now they're first and goal.
And of course, as Kanye checks back in, but Franklin is always a threat in the red zone. He is just such a hard guy to tackle. You always got to watch out for him on this side of the field.
Yeah, he represented that in that last play when he threw a white jersey onto the ground. A little bit of aggression there on the end of that run.
2 receivers out left. Kanye behind McClear and shotgun. See if the Hermits just want to push it in here with their running back. And that's what they're going to do. Kanye getting to the outside, and he will get all the way in for a Hermits touchdown.
What did I say? First touchdown for the Hermits, and the confetti's flying in the stands. Rowdies are going. Hermits are going crazy on the field right now. sets the tone now. Defense now has to do their job and keep this game out of reach for Delby.
And something interesting. It looked like McClear audibled that play at the line of scrimmage, moved the play to an outside run. There was a wide open hole there. Great read by McClear to allow Kanye to get the touchdown.
And on taking the field for the extra point, it's all reliable Brandon Bispo.
Bispo 36 for 36 on the year with extra points. Good snap, good hold. And that streak is going to continue. 37 for 37 now. The kick is good.
Yeah, as Ryan said, he really is reliable. You know, every time he's going out there for an extra point and a field goal, he is going to make it.
Bispo, a junior now in his second year, really starting. He's been amazing for the Hermits, obviously making some big plays, both for extra points and field goals. Sometimes, like I said, if you can't score it, put it in, a touchdown, those points really do matter little by little throughout the game.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave any points on the board in the playoffs, as every single point matters. The game could come down to just one game of inches, and every single play matters for the Hermits this game.
You never know in the playoffs.
Hermits now taking the lead 7-3. That's more like it if you're Coach Pete. Brandon Bispo now to kick it off for the Hermits. To note, he's also 3 for 4 on the year with field goals, with his longest being from 32 yards back. Bispo to kick it off. Back to return it for Delbarton. Aiden Papatanis, number 6. And number 1, David Link. Link's going to let that one drop, and it is going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a flag on the Hermits. Not how you wanted to start there with special teams. A mistake there, and that's going to hurt the Hermits' defense.
Yeah, that was a mistake you don't normally see from the Hermits. Brandon Bispo, a little bit of a shorter kick, bounced out of bounds. Just great field positioning again for Delbarton. You don't want to see that if you're the Hermits.
And it's a colder night. You got some wind. It was raining earlier, so it's definitely a little windier tonight. See if that's affecting the ball in the air at all.
Yeah, the field might be a little bit slippery on his run up to the kick. They also might be trying to kick a little bit shorter. Obviously, we saw the punt return earlier. You don't want to let up a big play on special teams.
Russo now leading the way back out with his offensive lineup. And shotgun, Coy in motion. And it'll be a handoff to Papantanis on first down. He's able to get through and get maybe a gain of 1 or 2 on first down. Good job there by the Hermits defense, which has been excellent against the running attack this entire year.
Great job by Tristan McClear there. Obviously, he was able to get the ankles and hold him from breaking up field on the cut.
Yeah, it looked like that was going to be a big gain. Great job by Christian McClear. Came in, sealed up the hole, and great tackle.
Under 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. It's been eventful so far, ladies and gentlemen. As Delbarton looking to return, as it is a play action. It'll be caught by Coy, the big tight end, and he will get all the way across the 50 into Hermits territory up to the 46. He's another guy you really don't want to tackle, the Stanford commit.
Yeah, they got it out to him.
He's got a lot of strength there.
Now, always a little bit of a worry. Obviously, Trey coming up to make the tackle, starting quarterback, but a great job getting in front of him and making sure he didn't get down the sideline.
Yeah, nice little bootleg by Delbarton right there, just getting the ball into Coy's hands. He's one of their best players, one of their best playmakers, so every time they get it into his hands, they're going to be happy.
Delbarton now in Hermits territory once again, as it will be a handoff to Papantanis on first down. And once again, he's not going to gain much. Looks like he gained maybe 2 with forward progress, but that'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Hermits run defense doing what it's done all year, stopping it really well, clogging up holes. Both linebackers and D linemen making impacts. Obviously, Brady Small leading the way, Dennis Jaquez right up the middle, Franklin Sims from the edge. But as we pointed out, one of the key components of this game will be getting pressure on the quarterback.
Papantanis in motion. Rousseau looking to throw on second down. Deep downfield to Coy. It'll be right over his head, incomplete.
Yep, just trying to get the ball back into Coy's hands. He's one of the best playmakers. Russo's been a little bit off with some of his throws tonight. That could be attributed to the weather. It's a little colder tonight than it has been for a lot of the year. He missed the slant pass a little low when they were in the red zone last time and a little high there.
And we do know that Delbarton is not afraid to pass the ball. They do it a lot more than the Hermits have done this season. Right there, had an opportunity. Coy, that was definitely a catchable ball for Coy if it was a little lower. But fortunate for the Hermits, it's 3rd and 8. Play action once again. That ball will be incomplete on the slant route intended for Papadopoulos. But the Hermits are going to get off the field here, and out comes the punting unit for Delbarton. That ball was just a little behind the receiver.
Yeah, it looked like it was tipped by Brady Small at the line of scrimmage right there. Was able to knock it down, keep it from being complete. Great job.
Yeah, outstanding play by Nasir here to catch up to the receiver after the break off the line. These plays on defense said little ones. Even just that tip off the defensive line, deflected it, put it behind him. Big plays happen. Now we're getting the ball back.
Jack Eisenhart to punt it away for the Green Wave. Trey McClear back to return. Good snap. Eisenhart's able to get it off. McClear will call for the fair catch, and the Hermits will start their next drive at their own 15.
Yeah, first quarter now running down. Hermits will get the ball for the third time this game. What are you guys looking for on this drive?
They definitely want to use some power run game, just keep moving the ball with Kanye down the field, and that play action has been there tonight, so they're probably going to try and use that again. Just wear down the Delbarton defense. They've already had a great time of possession in this game. First quarter's almost over, and it's still the beginning of the game.
Yeah, slow and steady is going to be the big part of this game right now, especially up 7-3. If they can get a slow developing drive, run the ball, short passes possibly, throw the defense off, and tire them out.
And that's one of the main points for the Hermits tonight is just to limit their mistakes, because as long as they do that, they should be fine. Just keep moving the ball up the field, keep scoring points.
See if Kanye's utilized even more in this drive. Got his 16th touchdown of the year back in that last drive, as he will get another handoff here on first down. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets one with forward progress, but not much, as the Delbarton defensive line was ready for him.
Yeah, Matt Gemma was there for the tackle on the Delbarton defensive line, and then everybody swarmed around him. They're all focused on Kanye right now, and deservedly so, as he is the best player on this Hermits team.
Looks like the Hermits are going to let the clock run out, and that will do it here for the first quarter in Richland. Hermits winning 7-3. It's a close one. Stay with us, guys. So far, it's been a really interesting game. Definitely, you see two explosive offenses. And that's going to continue as this game goes on, as both of these teams feel each other out a little more. Never played each other before.
Yeah, and just both teams trying to get a feel for each other. Really physical game so far, which is what we expected. Both teams are really good.
Yeah, we'd also like to mention now, end of the first quarter, big congratulations to Vinny up here in the booth. His father won state senator of District 2 about a week ago. Congrats, Vinny.
Thank you, and I'm sure he's watching the game tonight, so he heard that as well. He's very excited to get working for the people of Atlantic County in Trenton.
Congrats to new Senator Vincent Palestina.
We got a shout out. He's got the T-shirt on, the right man for the right job. Yeah, but as we were just mentioning, Delbarton, this is their first time playing the prep. They've been a huge rival in both rugby and lacrosse, and they competed great with our ice hockey team as well. But possibly a new rivalry here starting here in the playoffs. St. Augustine versus Delbarton.
If you're just joining us now, I'm Jimmy Bachman. Alongside me, Ryan Marengo and Vinny Palestina, as we are about to get started the second quarter of this quarterfinals matchup and the non-public Group A playoffs, one of the most competitive playoffs ranked in the country.
And you can see why it's so competitive, with Delbarton out here being the 7th team in the bracket, a really great team, and Don Bosco, which is the 6th team in the bracket, which is also one of the best teams in the state, ranked 4th.
Second and 9 for the Hermits as they continue this drive. Play action for McClear, looking deep, and that ball will be caught by Hill, and he's going to get a big gain here on second down. Gain of 24 on that reception to Hill, his second of the game.
Great job by Delbarton defenders on that last play. We're trying to rip at the ball, holding on to it, pushing forward for a couple extra yards there. Nasir Hill, obviously one of the perhaps biggest playmakers.
Yeah, Hill just able to find a hole right there in that zone defense by the Green Wave, and he just sat down. McClear gave him a great ball.
And that's something that Nasir Hill does best, his comeback routes. He's used them all year, gets open every time, and that's something that is really effective against the zone defense, just finding some little holes.
Shifts on the defensive line here.
Walker in motion. First down for the Hermits at their own 40. That'll be a handoff to Kanye. And he's going to get a good gain on first down. Gain of 9, close to the first down. We'll see where it's marked by the officials. Another powerful run there for Kanye. He hasn't been able to get one of those big gains yet this game. He's got the touchdown, of course, but he's going to get better and better as the game goes on, as he gets also a feel for this D-line. And once that happens, if you're Delbarton, you're going to be scared.
Yeah, I think that was his longest run tonight with 10 yards.
Yeah, they're going to give him the first down.
Yeah, obviously a great running back with patience. I believe he saw a hole there because he exploded right when he took the handoff and pushed forward for an extra couple yards. First down for the Hermits, and new opportunities on about the 50-yard line. Great drive so far.
So far this year for Kanye, mind-blowing stats. 193 rushing attempts for 1,285 yards, and now 16 touchdowns. As he's going to get a gain of 6 on first down there, as the Hermits are now pushing again once into Delbarton territory.
Yeah, and he averages almost 150 yards a game, so we're going to see a lot more of him tonight as well.
It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Hermits. So far, we haven't really seen many adjustments, changes, and so like we've seen with the offense all year, Coach Pete really just kind of letting his guys keep it simple and do what they've done great so far this season.
Yeah, nothing wrong with keeping it simple. First round of the playoffs, big game, settling down some nerves.
Yeah, definitely, these guys are very excited coming into this game. Lots of seniors. Most of the guys we're calling out today are seniors, as there's a handoff to Kanye. He's going to get the first down and more up to the Delbarton 36. But as I was saying, you definitely just want to settle your guys down. They definitely got to get that in the first quarter, get that touchdown, get the lead. And now, you just got to keep the train rolling.
Yeah, that was my overall key to the game, is settle down under the playoff tension. Obviously, all these guys are wound up, really excited to get out there, especially after having that bye the first round. Delbarton worn down. They had to play Canton Catholic last week. Settle down, smooth drives, get the touchdowns, play great defense, and survive. That's been the big key. Survive, move on, conquer.
Yep, survive and advance. You hear that saying used often in playoffs, and it's a true one. It doesn't get much more true than that. Franklin Sims now in the game at running back. It will be a handoff to him. And once again, another good gain on first down for the Hermits. Up to the Delbarton 22. And the Hermits have done a great job of that all season. I sound like a broken record. I've kept saying this every game. But they are able to win on first down so often. And that makes life easier on the later downs when you don't have to worry about getting a lot of yards and you can try to maybe go deep.
Obviously, Kanye and Franklin have both been a big part of that. Franklin is a machine for almost every run he has is going to be 5 yards. He's a monster, huge man, and he just pushes forward all the time, and no defense is able to keep him under it.
Yeah, he's just so good, especially in short yardage situation where he's almost impossible to tackle before the line of scrimmage.
Kanye back in the game. Will be a handoff to him, trying to roll to the outside. And he's going to get close to the first down. We'll see if the officials get it. It looks like he might be a little short. Gain of 4 for Kanye, as he was pushed out of bounds.
And Ryan, as you mentioned, Franklin Sim gets almost 5 yards a carry. Even with his short go-to-go situation, scoring 5 touchdowns this year, he still averages almost 10 yards a carry, which shows you that taking away the short yardage situation, he's very effective.
Yeah, I believe in the booth, too, that we've given the offensive line their fair share this season, finally, for this Hermits team. But on that last play, great job clogging up the middle, allowing him to at least bounce it to the outside for a couple yards.
Gavin Kennedy, Brady Small, some of the notable guys on that offensive line. Also, tight ends Taryn Walker and Dennis Jaquez have done a great job. As it looks like the Hermits may have jumped a little early. Flag is thrown.
That may be a crucial penalty.
You don't really want to see just getting close to field goal range, moving closer to the red zone. Penalty is going to set him back, and it's going to be tough to recover from.
Yeah, that's a tough penalty there for the Hermits. Kind of bumps you out of field goal range. We know Bispo has a big leg, but that'd be a tough one now at the Delbarton 34.
Yeah, sitting at the 34, though, it's 3rd down and 7, it looks like. Hermits also might have an opportunity to go 4th down. They're actually in good territory here. Obviously, you're just out of kicking or field goal range, but not quite in really punting range unless you want to down them really close to the goal line.
Hill and Selby out to the left. Kanye in motion. And McClear will go all the way downfield, and that will be caught by Hill once again up to the Delbarton 20. Another big reception there by Nasir Hill.
Yeah, Nasir did a nice little out route right there, found another hole in the Delbarton defense, which he has done time and time again this season. Really nice catch, just gained a few more yards after it. Great job getting the first down for the Hermits.
Yeah, Trey looked really calm and composed in the pocket there. Looked at all his options, waited for Nasir to find the pocket finally on the sideline. That's been his biggest spot all over the field for Nasir. Obviously, Vinny mentioned earlier, those comebacks have been crucial.
Under 8 minutes left to go in the first half in Richland. Hermits knocking on the door of the end zone once again. as it will be a handoff to Kanye. He's going to find a hole and get up to the Delbarton 14 on first down.
Yeah, another safety blitz there by Delbarton. They're starting to send some of these defensive backs in to stop the run, clog the holes, maybe force the Hermits to pass a little bit more. But they've been very effective in that so far this game.
And something that is interesting to see, Taryn Walker is playing a lot more this game at the tight end position than he has in recent games, just trying to get almost like an extra offensive lineman to block against this Delbarton defensive line. And this Hermits offensive line has done a great job tonight.
Yeah, we don't see Walker used too much in the receiving game, so usually when he's in there, you're thinking he's going to get some blocks in. But Walker, he's done a great job for this team all year, really making life a lot easier for Kanye, getting an extra blocker out there. There'll be another handoff to Kanye on second down. Runs into his own man, so he's not going to get much. Gain of maybe 1.
Yeah, not many holes there. Was trying to be patient, see if anything developed. Obviously, kind of just got swallowed. 3rd down and 5 here for the Hermits. This is going to be big for us to cash in. Another touchdown. Put a big 2-score game in.
Yeah, getting a 2-score lead in this game would be massive for the Hermits. 3rd and 5, so definitely manageable if they want to try and get the first down here. Wouldn't shock to try and see them go back to Nasir Hill right here, finding another hole in the defense. We see him used a lot in the red zone, too.
Could definitely see a quick slant here. We've seen the Hermits use that often in the red zone. McClear's looked good so far this game, made a lot of good throws.
Yeah, this Hermits offensive line's played really good, especially in the pass blocking aspect.
Okay, play action. McClear looking for Selby, and he's got him wide open. Another Hermits touchdown.
And he called the slant, too. Great job there, Jimmy.
I called it.
It was right across the middle. Selby making plays over and over again. Hermits now up 13-3. Brandon Bispo come back on the field. Great start for the Hermits today.
Found my inner Tony Romo right there and called it.
And that was Selby's 8th offensive touchdown of the year. Great job by him. He has become increasingly more effective every single week. Great job this entire season by Kenny Selby. Something to watch out for. Hermits wasted over 6 minutes of clock on that drive, just running down the time, controlling the time of possession, not letting the Delbarton offense get on the field, and wearing down their defense.
Yeah, time possession absolutely in the Hermits' favor. And Delbarton really hasn't done much to stop it.
Bispo out for his 2nd extra point of the game. Good snap, good hold once again. And to no one's surprise, it is good. Hermits now have a 14-3 lead, up 2 scores. That's a big touchdown right there. If you're Delbarton now, you're starting to think we need some scores, and we need some scores quick, because this Hermits team can run away with this game quickly if you let them.
Something we have seen some teams try to do against the Hermits is take some shots deep when they get down, and that's when the Hermits' defensive line really comes alive, getting a bunch of sacks, providing a ton of pressure. So it's going to be interesting to see if Delbarton tries that right here, try and get a quick score, get the game back to a one-possession game.
Yeah, Kenny Selby's 6th touchdown there. Obviously, we talked about him being a playbacker, but him getting the ball and him making these places open up Nasir and these throws for him, they're paying attention to all these different weapons for Hermits. It's really opening up every aspect, getting these long drives, getting these deep drives. And the Delbarton team is starting to wear down, it looks like.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on the Hermits, so that'll be enforced here on the kickoff.
That's just excitement.
Something to watch out for, though. The Hermits have given really nice field position to Delbarton every time. It's probably going to be the same right here, as it is a longer kick for Brandon Bisbo. So you just don't want to see that increase throughout the game when the defense starts to get a little more tired.
Six minutes left to go here in the first half in Richland. Hermits off to a great start. Delbarton in need of an answer. Let's see if they can do it here on the kickoff. Papandonis to take it at their own 25. And he's going to get his team some good field position all the way up to the 50 and through the 50 to the Hermits 49. Good field position here for the Green Wave to start off their drive.
Yeah, they have an average starting field position of about their own 45-yard line, which is amazing. Just something for the Hermits to clean up. Want to make Delbarton get a few longer drives than getting some quick, easy points.
Out comes Robert Russo and the Green Wave offense. They haven't been able to do too much in these last few drives. Got that field goal, but they haven't gained too many yards against this Hermits defense.
Yeah, that penalty might seem costly for that kick. Obviously now setting the Delbarton offense up in good field position in Hermits territory.
First down for Delbarton. It'll be a handoff to Papandonis. And he will get up to the Hermits 45, gain of 4. Papandonis has had a good year. The senior running back for Delbarton, 117 rushing attempts, 720 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Also 12 receptions, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So he's a guy that's really been a Swiss Army knife for this Delbarton offense.
Yeah, he's averaging about 72 yards per game. Really nice season for him, and they use him a lot to open up the passing game, which has been very effective for Delbarton this year.
Play action, Russo rolling out to his left, and that pass will be dropped by Coy.
Rare drop by Coy there. Obviously, there was a whole bunch of blue jerseys to swarm and tackle him if he did make the catch, but still very uncommon for his character of play.
Yeah, if you saw, he did look upfield a little bit, felt the Hermits converging on him. Pass was slightly behind him, didn't want to go over the middle of the field, and just a rare drop right there.
We saw Brady Small get very excited after that drop, throwing his fist in the air. His Hermits defense is hyped up. And they could get a big stop here, 3rd and 6. Big play for the Green Wave, play action. And that pass incomplete. A lot of contact, but no flag thrown. That pass was intended for number 5, Dylan Hakes.
Yeah, Delbarton's looking for a flag right now. Looked like there was some contact there. Close call for the refs, and they decided not to make it, letting the people play in the playoffs.
And it looks like the punting unit will come out. Took a second for Delbarton to think about it. Of course, if you're Coach Brian Bowers for the Green Wave, you probably think about going for it there, but if you give the Hermits starting field position at the 50 near the 50-yard line, you're just asking to go but be down 21-3.
Yeah, it's a good decision to punt here, play it safe right now, especially not even in the second half yet. But the Hermits defense there, great stop, even though a little bit of controversy on that last third down play, still getting the ball back, looking for another great drive.
Be careful here if you're the Hermits. Don't look out for any fakes. But it will be a punt. As McClear drops it, called fair catch, but luckily able to quickly pick it back up. That could have almost been a disaster for the Hermits.
A little heart attack for the Hermits fans here, watching that drop pass on the fair catch. Able to recover it though. Hermits getting back on the field. Another long drive. Looking here, we got 5 minutes left. Look to use all 5 of those minutes. Go up 3 scores in the halftime.
Yeah, and this Delbarton defense is walking out after being on the field for about 7 minutes last drive, and you know they're tired, so the Hermits are going to look to push the ball upfield, waste out a lot more time, and wear them out even more.
Luckily, Delbarton punted out of the way, so the Hermits not too good field position, but if they're able to chew up more clock, getting these 85, looking to go 85 yards downfield. I'd love to see the time of possession right now because the Hermits have had the football a lot in this game.
Yeah, other than the first Delbarton drive, which was about 4 minutes long, Hermits have held the ball for nearly this entire game.
5 minutes left to go in the first half as this drive will start off with a handoff to Kanye, and he's got nowhere to go as he is swarmed. Big loss on first down for the Hermits, and that's exactly what Delbarton needed.
He tried to bounce another run to the outside, and this time the Delbarton defense was ready for it all over that play right there, forcing a big loss on first down, setting up the Hermits in a long second down.
Also 4 for the Hermits. It'll be 2nd and 14.
Yeah, big D tackle, Chuck Nato, getting to the outside there. Big hustle from the great D tackle of Delbarton. This run defense hasn't been awful, especially to start the game. They've held Kanye from getting these big plays downfield. But the offensive line for the Hermits, especially in passing, has been outstanding.
They've given Trey McClear plenty of time to throw the ball, and we've seen so many big receptions by Nasir Hill. That's really been the key to the game so far. Not really Kanye, just more being a decoy at some points. As will be another handoff there. Actually, it'll be taken by Trey McClear. He took it himself.
Yeah, it was a big fake there, and almost had everybody looking. Usually he doesn't take it himself that often, but when he does, great on his feet, gets downfield, always able to get a couple yards for the Hermits offense.
Yeah, he actually has over 100 yards rushing this season, so he's definitely dangerous rolling out of the pocket. Some designed runs for him, and that was one right there. He was able to pick up a couple more yards, make it a little bit more manageable on third down for the Hermits.
Gain of 4, so the Hermits back at their original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10. Delbarton defense looking to get off the field and give their offense a shot at putting up some points before the end of the first half. Under 4 minutes left to go. 4 receivers out. McClear looking to throw. And he's going to find Nasir Hill once again. And he is going to reach and get the first down. Once again, Nasir Hill, he's been the man so far in this game in the open field. First down for the Hermits, and that's a killer for Delbarton.
Another comeback right there for Nasir Hill right along the sideline, finding the hole in this zone defense as he has done a couple times this night. Great route right there for Nasir Hill.
I can't wait to watch him do that for Princeton. I want to see him do this all the way until we get that state championship too, but I can't wait. I can't wait to watch him do that.
Clock rolling for the Hermits. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Walker in motion. 2 receivers out to the left. As it will be another handoff to Kanye, and he's going to get a big gain on first down. We'll get the first down and more up to the Hermits 46.
Does about 5 spins before he does, banging off tacklers, able to get that first down. Hermits offense is now rolling. 2:40 left on the clock coming up.
Kanye is just so explosive. You see the acceleration he gets upfield. He's hard to tackle. There's really just no flaws with this guy as a running back, and no wonder he's getting looked at by some of the best colleges in the country. Hopefully we get a few more games of seeing him play, but he's a guy I really want to keep an eye on next year with wherever he decides to go. Hill, Lisgar, and Selby out. Hill in motion, as it will be a botched snap, and it's a fumble, and it looks like that was recovered by Delbarton. A disastrous play for the Hermits with a miscommunication there on the handoff to Nasir Hill, and Delbarton gets the ball right back.
Yeah, Delbarton closed off the edge. Seeing the jet sweep come across, I saw earlier in the game by Selby. A little bit of a fumbled snap, or a fumbled handoff by Nasir because he was trying to push to the edge before getting the ball. Big setback right now. Obviously, they're getting in Hermit territory with 2 minutes left. This could be Delby's chance to get back in the game.
Yeah, and that was something the Hermits definitely did not want to see right there, making a mistake, allowing Delbarton to come back in this game before halftime.
3 receivers out. Russo looking to throw, and he is going to go deep down the field, nearly intercepted. That will be incomplete. That's number 11, Naz Christmas with the coverage.
Obviously, it talked about that passing attack from Delbarton coming in this game. Hermit's secondary has been played really well against it.
Yeah, that was some great coverage right there, just forcing the throw out of bounds. Nothing really there for Delbarton. Great job by the Hermits cornerbacks, as the defense has looked amazing this entire season.
You haven't really seen a team get a big throwing pass downfield against this Hermits secondary. They've done a great job. They're fast and they're hard to beat. That handoff to Papandanis. He'll get a good gain on second down. Up to the Hermits 25 as he's pushed out of bounds. Close to the first down. We'll see where it's spotted.
Yeah, he's digging through holes there. Papandanis does one of his best runs of the game so far.
Under 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Gain of 6 for Papandanis.
And if you're the Hermits, you're looking to just stop him here on third down, not allow him to get a first down here, get their offense back on the field, trying to score one more time before half.
Clock stopped. Looks like a discussion by the officials. Looking to fix some things up.
Reset of the game clock there.
Looks like the clock is fixed back at 1 minute 44 seconds. 3rd and 4 for Delbarton. It'll be a jet sweep. That time to Lincoln. He's going to get the first down and more into the red zone. Up to the Hermits 19, and then pushed out of bounds.
A little bit out of the Hermits playbook this game, what they've done. But great execution there by Lincoln in the first down. Now with 1:39 on the clock, Delbarton is pushing in right in the red zone territory on Hermits territory. So looking to get their first score of the game, first touchdown. That'll bring a lot of momentum into the second half for them.
And even if they get a field goal, it would still cut it to a one-possession game.
And that handoff to Papandanis. He's pushing all the way near the end zone, up to the Hermits 4. It was hard to tackle there, gets the first down. Great run there by Aiden Papandanis. He has definitely been the star of the game for Delbarton so far offensively, as it'll be first down for the Green Wave. Gain of 15 there, up to the Hermits 4. Flag thrown now. As no, it looks like it is going to be a timeout.
Yeah, on that last run, Papandanis isn't a huge running back, but he carried some Hermits defenders downfield, really trying to put his team on his back here, get that first score before half. What do you think Delbarton's talking about right now in the huddle?
So they definitely want to just try and punch this one in right here, get some momentum going into halftime. They might try to run the ball a few more times, waste some time off the clock to not allow the Hermits to get a score right before the half. but they really just want to punch it in.
Yeah, you got a little over a minute left to go. Right now, if you're the Green Wave, you're not worried about the clock. You just got to get some points. That timeout called by Coach Pete, first timeout used this half. Looks like he just wanted to give his defensive guys a quick break, tell them what to do here, as we haven't seen this Hermits defense on their backs too often.
Yeah, and they looked like they're a little caught off guard. A sudden change to the Delbarton offense, and they've just pushed the ball right down the field into the red zone.
Russo alone in the backfield. 3 receivers out to the right. He's going to try to take it himself, and he's not going to get much on first down. Hermit's able to get a big stop there as the clock rolls.
Coach Pete looks like he's not electing to use a timeout, not saving any time for his offense to get back on the field, letting it run down, trusting his defense to get a stop right here.
Yeah, right now you just want to get a stop and hope that you can keep Delbarton to just 3. Play action there. Russo under pressure. He's going to throw it away, as it looks like it's going to be ruled incomplete. Russo lucky to get the ball away there before the Hermits D linemen were able to get a sack.
2023, Rob Adamson there in the backfield, getting a hold of Russo. Amazing play there. Obviously gets the fans, it gets the Hermits defense fired up now for third down.
And it is a great job by the Hermits defense getting the Delbarton offense down to third down after they were able to drive right down into the red zone. Just trying to get one more play, get off the field with a lead of 8 going into halftime.
Yeah, speaking of halftime, Delbarton will get the ball in the second half, and that's crucial here. If they can get the score, it'll be a one-score game with them getting the ball. Could flip the whole tide of this game.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mango. Delbarton, great chance here to make this a one-score game. But they still got to get these next 4 yards. And the Hermits defense obviously not going to let that be easy. It's third down and 4. Now, if you're the Delbarton head coach, are you thinking about going for it here if you don't get it on third down, or are you kicking the field goal?
I think unless you get it down to a goal-to-go situation at the 1 or 2 yard line, you got to kick it, make it a one-possession game going into halftime. Give your team a chance. Don't go down 2 scores going into halftime.
2 receivers out to the left for the Green Wave. Papantanis in the backfield next to Russo. Big play here in this game. Russo looking to throw. Pressure coming, and he is going to be taken down for the sack. Looks like that was combined by Brady Small and Rob Adamson. A big stop for the Hermits.
The tackle up the middle making the big play, and Delbarton's really contemplating this. We don't know what they're going to do yet. And no timeout taken here before fourth down. Smart by them with 2 timeouts left.
Looks like Delbarton might be keeping their offense out in the field. Something to think about here. That'll be fourth down.
And it was a timeout by Delbarton, not the Hermits. Just talking it over, big decision right here if you want to try and get a touchdown after a really nice drive or make it a one-possession game.
Will this be a gutsy play right here if Delbarton is going to try to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, we did just mention that they're getting the ball in the second half, and that might be the reason they do go for it. They may feel they have a little bit of comfort behind that. If they don't get it, they'll get the ball back eventually in the second half and make another drive going.
Nope, it looks like they are going to be lining up for the field goal.
I was wrong.
Once again, number 10, Jack Peros, to kick it. He has a field goal earlier in this game. Delbarton looking to get, it's only being down 1 score. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. Big kick there by Peros. Now makes the score 14-6 as Delbarton's now only down 1 score.
And I think that's a smart play right there by Delbarton. You don't want to go down into halftime down 2 scores, especially after getting a really nice drive there, coming away with something, getting some momentum going into halftime. Still an 8-point game. Hermits have a little bit of comfortable lead, but they're going to need a great defensive stand coming out of halftime.
Yeah, 25 seconds left on the clock. Hermits will be getting the ball again. Look for them maybe to just run the clock out.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get much with 20 seconds. Maybe hand it off to Kanye, see if anything crazy happens, but 25 seconds, that's simply just not enough time to make a drive down the field.
Yeah, especially after the turnover on the last drive in their own territory. They don't want to see a repeat of that right here and give Delbarton even more momentum.
But then also, you never know. You could get a big return here by Power Selby, but that's what I'd be thinking right now if I'm Coach Pete.
Yeah, obviously that penalty in the first drive, but that turnover has really been the only bad thing that we've seen from the offense. Everything else has been great. Both the run game, the development of the offense, both passing as well, getting the ball downfield. It's all been fantastic.
Yeah, other than that turnover, the Hermits offense has looked really nice tonight, driving the ball right down the field on Delbarton. Kanye's been spectacular. Nasir has had some nice catches, and Kenny with the touchdown.
Powell to return Parris' kick. Doesn't have many blockers in front of him, and he's going to get up to the Hermits 22. 13 seconds left to go in this half. So far, guys, it's been a good half for the Hermits. Definitely not as high scoring as usual. 14 points. I mean, it's still pretty good, but they've had some long drives. And besides that one mistake, as you said, Ryan, they've been really good, and they've really made this Delbarton defense work hard to get stops. They've gotten some big plays on third down, have had a lot of success with that all year. And they're going to be looking to keep that momentum going into the second half. But Delbarton able to get a score at the end to make it a one-possession game. Definitely, this is a ball game right here, guys. And it's going to be interesting to see.
Do take a knee just heading into halftime. Up 8. Nice first half for the Hermits, just a few mistakes, but overall pretty nice half.
Yeah, Coach Lancetta now going to take his team, get them together, rejuvenate everybody. Especially, like I said, that was long drives, make sure everybody's healthy. And 14-6, that's a comfortable lead still. Obviously, Delbarton's going to be getting the second half kick, so who knows what will happen.
Yep, exactly. That's a great way to say it, Ryan. Your score right now after the first half of Hermits football, St. Augustine 14, Delbarton 6. We'll be back right after about 10 minutes of halftime to talk about this first half and go on to the second half of this quarterfinals matchup. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who...
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to La Rosa Turf Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep in Richland, New Jersey. You're watching the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel as we are getting ready to bring you second half of this quarterfinals matchup between the Hermits and Delbarton. Guys, it was a good first half for the Hermits, up 14-6 going into the third quarter. Vinny, why don't you give us some of the stats from the first half?
Yeah, Kanye Udo has 67 rushing yards on the game, a very quiet 67 yards, as he did not seem like he broke off a ton of big runs in that half, but he would just continue to get those 8 to 10 yard gains, and that really showed on his total. Trey McClear, probably the star of the game right now, 6 for 7, 90 yards, and that touchdown to Kenny Selby. He has had a very nice game, one of the best games we've seen from him all year. And then Nasir Hill leading the Hermits in receiving with 59 receiving yards on 4 catches, a lot of that on comebacks. Kenny Selby with that nice touchdown. And then Papadonis has 7 rushing attempts for 38 yards. He's been one of the best players on Delbarton tonight. And then Russo for Delbarton just is 1 for 9 with 18 yards. Very nice job by the Hermits defense shutting him down tonight. That's something that was really not expected coming in, depending how much Delbarton threw the ball. Just that one pass to Coy for 18 yards.
Yeah, I believe that's a combined effort by the Hermits secondary and D-line there to stop Rousseau tonight. Obviously getting a lot of pressure. That was one of our keys to the game tonight. Get pressure on Rousseau, stop them, force them to run. Obviously our run defense has always been strong.
Yeah, and you guys noticed that those 2 field goals that Delbarton got for their 6 points, they came off of the Hermits giving the Delbarton offense good field position. This wasn't Delbarton having to push all the way downfield. They haven't had to do that yet. They're going to get the ball to start off this third quarter, so we're going to see if they can change the script on that. But so far, Hermits defense has not allowed them to move the ball at all. Vinny, you just said those 3 first downs they've gained all game. It's really something that Delbarton's got to change, and they got to change quickly because they can't just keep hoping to get lucky and get good field position like we saw with that one fumble at the end of the second quarter. When Delbarton was able to respond and get a field goal.
And those turnovers are related to the issues we talked about pregame in penalties, and then in being indecisive on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, like I said, you try taking that handoff, try bouncing a little too early. Be calm. Even if it's a loss of yards, you want to hold on to the ball. You want to chew some clock, especially being up, and you want to get slow drives downfield and smart drives especially.
Yeah, just limiting the turnovers, key for the Hermits in the second half. As long as they do that, they should win this game, as they have looked like the better team tonight, aside from a few mistakes. Just keep pounding the ball up the middle with Kanye. Keep getting those quick throws out to Nasir and Kenny Selby. Really nice first half by the Hermits. Just want to clean up some of the mistakes that we saw earlier in the first half.
We could see this first drive by Delbarton really could define how this second half is going to go. If Delbarton's able to get a score here, you're going to see a lot of nervous faces in this Hermits crowd. But if the Hermits are getting another quick stop and score again, you're going to see a lot of happy faces in this crowd. So it's one of those things, as we see Bispo getting ready to kick it off to start off the second half, this is a huge drive for the Green Wave. It'll be Link and Hakes to return it. A short kick by Bispo. They don't want to allow any big returns, as that will be picked up by number 41, Ryan Trafford, as Delbarton will start their first drive of the second half at their own 28.
Interesting strategy right there from the Hermits on the kickoff, just trying to get a squib kick, not allow a big return. Very interesting, as we haven't seen that all year. They've let Bisbo kick it down, let their special teams units stay in their lanes, get a nice tackle, but a little nervous with that right here, just trying to slow down the Delbarton returns and get them into a little worse field position than they've had all game.
Yeah, obviously we've seen 2 good returns today so far by Delby.
Out comes number 9, Robert Russo, and his offense. Of course, only 1 for 9 on passing in the first half, so definitely want to improve on that. Not very efficient. As we're going to see a screen pass here to start off. That pass bobbled and thrown around by Papadonis. Lucky there that was not intercepted. The Green Wave, it'll be second down and 10. That could have been disaster for Delbarton.
I'd like to say one too many tips, but there's many too many tips there for Papadonis. And almost ended up in Nasir's hands for almost like a pick 6 because it stayed in the air for so long. Great job get it on the ground, knock it down. Delbarton now starting on a 2nd and 5 after a penalty, I believe.
Yeah.
Fumble.
They're saying the ball was fumbled out of bounds.
Interesting.
Didn't look like the ball was ever caught by Papadonis.
Yeah, I don't believe there was any possession, but the refs do believe it seems so. So Papadonis on 2nd down now.
And he'll get that handoff. Papadonis is going to get the first down and more up to their own 44 and pushed out of bounds. Interesting call there by the officials. But that's what happened, and there's no changing it now.
Yeah,
definitely not what the Hermits wanted, but it'll be first down for Delbarton.
I think they're alleging that it was a backwards pass followed by a bunch of bobbles running out of bounds because it looked like it was behind.
Because it was a screenplay. You saw 3 receivers set out there to block, and that definitely could have been the case, Vinny. First down for the Green Wave. Coy in motion. as there'll be another handoff to Papadonis as he will be taken down at the Delbarton 49, a gain of 5.
Yeah, Papadonis obviously getting some big runs now, especially in the second quarter and now leading into the second half. That's going to be a real drive for this Green Wave offense. If they can start pushing down the field with the run game, maybe their passing game that it has been so explosive all season will open up.
Especially when the pass game hasn't really done anything so far in this game, knock on wood. But, yeah, definitely, Ryan, they want to get that going and maybe start that with the running game. Coy in motion once again, and it will be another handoff. There's not much there for Papadonis. Gain of maybe 1, and it'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Green Wave.
And Papadonis has kind of carried this Delbarton offense on his back right now, moving him down the field. Other than one big pass play, he's done everything for their offense.
Yeah, we talked about the passing game, especially from Rousseau's perspective, coming in from the first half and down to the second. But getting Coy involved will be huge. Obviously, there was that one downfield look that he did overthrow in the first half. Getting him involved, getting that Stanford commit, that huge man involved in the offense.
And also getting the Green Wave receivers already, like Dylan Hakes and David Link, who haven't had catches yet in this game, as Papadonis looks to get to the outside, but he's going to lose yards on 3rd down. It'll be 4th down, another big stop by the Hermits. That's Kenny Selby with the tackle.
Yeah, trip up at the D-line, and then Nasir Hill laying the boom on the outside. 4th down for the Green Wave. Hermits are going to be getting the ball. Great stop. Obviously needed that big stop to start the second half.
And out comes the punting crew for Delbarton. That's exactly, as you said, Ryan, how the Hermits wanted to start. And for Delbarton, that's exactly not how you wanted to start. Hermits now get the ball, looking to add on to their lead. Up 8 right now. So if they can make this a 2-score game, that would be huge.
And despite the long drives by the Hermits, Delbarton is really showing its trust in its defense as they have elected not to go for it a couple times near midfield on 4th and manageable situations, which they definitely could have. So they're definitely trusting the defense, just wanting to stop the Hermits without giving them great field position.
Short punt there by Jack Peros, kicked out of bounds. Hermits will be starting this drive at their own 45. That's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, the Hermits want to get back up 2 scores here. Definitely want to keep that same pace, though. 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Look for them to run the ball. Sims and Kane always ready to do so.
As you said, Vinny, McClear's had a great job so far in this game. He's really done a good job all year of just really managing this offense, making some great throws to his receivers, and not making too many mistakes. And he's going to need to keep doing that in these next 24 minutes if the Hermits want to keep this win. As that handoff goes to Kanye, looking for someone to go on the outside, but he's not going to get anywhere. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down.
And Trey McClear, as he has 90 yards in this first half already, and he only averages about 107 for the game because they lean on Kanye so much. So he's definitely throwing the ball a lot more in this game than he usually does.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Hermits. Under 10 minutes to go in this third quarter. Play action there for McClear, looking deep, and he will find Riley Lisgar. What a catch! Number 8, Lisgar's first catch of the game. Had to reach up for that one and was able to come down with it. That's a highlight play right there.
Yeah, big highlight play for Lisgar there. Another weapon for this Hermits offense getting involved. And that's the type of play you need there for the Hermits offense. Now into Green Wave territory. A little bit of energy now in the second half.
Yeah, and that was a great catch by Lisgar. Took a hit as soon as he touched the ball, bobbled it for a second, right before it hit the ground. He was able to catch it. Great play by him, and that's not something you usually see, as Lisgar doesn't get a lot of playing time on offense. He's mainly been impacted on the defensive end this season.
First down for the Hermits in Delbarton territory. It'll be a handoff to Kanye, and he will get all the way up to the Delbarton 30. Gain of 5 on first down. That was Matt Gemma with the tackle. It's great seeing Lisgar there with that big reception, as we usually are talking about Hill and Selby in the receiving game, and it is mostly Hill and Selby. But Lisgar has come up big in a couple of these games, getting some big interceptions on defense and a couple big catches throughout the season.
Yeah, I think that catch put him over 100 yards for the season receiving, so he's definitely been very impactful on the offensive end as well.
Another handoff to Kanye, and he's going to get the first down. Once again, accelerating quickly. He's able to find a hole.
Yeah, without getting tripped up there. He had that hole that he usually likes where he gets that explosion downfield. One-on-one with the safety or corner. I would take Kanye in any of those matchups.
Yeah, and Matt Gemma with an amazing tackle right there, just grabbing Kanye's foot before he was able to burst right through the hole. If he wasn't, that one could have been a touchdown, so great stop right there.
Hermits now up to the Delbarton 24-yard line. Two receivers out to the left. Walker back in the game at tight end. There will be another handoff to Kanye, and the defensive line of Delbarton swarmed him on that play. They saw that coming from a mile away. No gain on first down.
Yeah, they went back to Kanye one time, too much right there in a row. Just Delbarton was expecting the rush right there, as they have been a lot of this game. They've stopped Kanye a lot more than a lot of other teams this entire season. But the play action has been there for the Hermits because of them being so focused on Kanye, and it's something we could see as they were able to pounce on it right there.
7 minutes now left to go in this third quarter. And once again, guys, we were talking about this a lot in the first half. Hermit's taking a lot of time on this possession, running the ball a lot, in no particular hurry, really making this Delbarton defense work and giving their defense a little bit of a break. Pass there by McClear, caught by Hill. He's able to break a tackle and is going to get a positive gain here. Hill still pushing all the way up past the Delbarton 20, and it'll be third and short for the Hermits.
That was a great play by Nasir Hill right there. Was able to bounce it to the outside. Was almost tackled for a loss of yards and was still able to turn it into a gain of about 8 yards. Just really nice right there by Nasir Hill.
Yeah, talking about that clock management from the Hermits here. Almost ticking down to 6 minutes now in the third quarter. It's been really impressive. And one of the things I've noticed this game is the Hermits staying in bounds. Not a lot of drop passes, obviously, and then getting down in bounds to run this clock and not running out of bounds, trying to play it safe.
Yeah, just the one incomplete pass this game, just a few runs out of bounds, so really just focused on wasting that clock. And they know if they can keep the ball, it's going to put a lot of pressure on the Delbarton offense when they get it to score quick to try and keep up.
Looks like Coach Pete wants to talk things over, calls a timeout. That'll be his first of the second half.
Yeah, I think he notices that this is a big drive for the Hermits. Getting a score here, putting up two scores, heading into a short time in the third quarter, and then possibly the fourth quarter. That's huge in this quarterfinal game.
Yeah, you got a big play here, 3rd and 3. Hermit's able to get a first down here, maybe more. Get that two-possession lead. And that's going to be tough for Delbarton to come back, especially with how much time the Hermits are taking up with the clock on every possession.
Yeah, one thing we've noticed, too, is if the Delbarton offense hasn't gotten as good a field position, their drives aren't a little bit the drives are a little bit like stalled going down the field. That's really something to look at here for this Delbarton offense.
And it's going to be interesting to see if the Hermits do get stopped on this play right here, what they will do on fourth down. It would be a long if they decided to kick a field goal for...
Got to do some math, Vinny. It looks like it'd be about
35 yards,
30,
I believe. Yeah. 3 yards longer than Bisbo's long.
Two tight ends in the game for the Hermits, Jacquez and Walker. But it will be a pass. Once again, another slant. Nasir Hill breaks a tackle, and that will be a Hermits touchdown. Nasir Hill, his first of the game, second for McClear.
The slant strikes again. And in a big way, Hermits now go up 2 scores with 5:49 on the clock. Both receivers, Selby and Nasir, obviously Kanye earlier, everybody getting involved in the Hermits offense.
What a gregreat play call there by Coach Pete. You have 2 tight ends of the game, so everybody, including myself, was thinking they're running it to Kanye. Quick little play action, and they found Hill on the quick slant. He was able to break a tackle and easily walk into the end zone.
And they've really used these comebacks and slants as just a way to break through the Delbarton zone, just finding the open receiver, which has been Nasir Hill a lot tonight. Kenny Selby's gotten involved. Just a very nice game. Great game management by Trey McClear. Great calls by Coach Pete as he watched a lot of film coming into this game.
Bispo hits the kick there. Now 39 for 39 on the year if you're keeping track at home.
Dennis Jacquez here firing up the crowd for the Rowdies. Everybody here in Richland real fired up for the Hermits, now up 21-6 in the third quarter.
That was Nasir's 5th touchdown of the year, at least offensively. He also has a touchdown defensively. And he's just been the man for this team for 3 years now. As we said earlier, Princeton commit. Just an absolutely excellent wide receiver.
Just so many weapons on the Hermits offense. Very tough for Delbarton to try and stop all of them. They focused on Kanye a lot tonight, and we've seen it pay off with a touchdown for both Nasir and Kenny now tonight.
Brandon Bispo to kick it off. It's going to be another short kick for the Hermits. That will be picked up. Nowhere to go with it, as the Delbarton will start their drive at their own 31.
The Hermits special team unit definitely putting an emphasis on keeping Delbarton from getting good field position. They're letting him take it at about the 30-yard line, just not too worried about them getting a long 70-yard drive from there rather than a shorter 45, 50-yard drive.
As we're looking at Delbarton begins their next drive. Guys, you want to talk a little bit about the playoffs that we're seeing right now? Right now we know St. Pete's and Seton Hall are playing against each other, with the other 2 games going tomorrow.
And I have an update on that right now. St. Peter's Prep up 14-0 on Seton Hall right now. That is on the opposite side of the bracket. They will winner of that game will play the winner of Bergen Catholic or Donovan Catholic.
As that ball is just over the head of Papandanis. Slant route there by Delbarton, and Russo once again just unable to find his target. He's missed a couple guys so far.
Yeah,
back to what you were talking about with Ryan with the playoffs. As you said, the Hermits will play the winner of Don Bosco and St. Joe's Montvale. They will play tomorrow. The other side of the bracket right now is St. Peter's and Seton Hall. I see St. Peter's winning right now. They will play the winner of Donovan Catholic and the number 1 seeded Bergen Catholic.
Yeah, both Don Bosco and St. Joe's Montvale have beaten Delbarton this season, which proves they're a lot stronger of a team.
Play action. Russo looking downfield. He's going to go deep, and it will be overthrown, incomplete.
Either way, I think if that ball got there, 2 defenders for the Hermits down there. Great defense so far by the secondary in both halves now.
That's really the thing. That's also Russo's struggling getting those completions in there. It's also he's really got to fit these balls into some tight spots, because these Hermits defensive backs are not giving him much open space.
Yeah, and Russo has just looked a little bit off tonight. Probably a little bit of nerves being in the playoffs. It's just tough to watch because he's missed a lot of open receivers tonight that he probably could have hit. Really tough night for him.
3rd and 10, and that ball will be caught by Link. He's going to get the first down up to the Delbarton 45. The Green Wave needed that one. David Link's first reception of the game. He's been one of the top receivers for Delbarton this year. 26 catches, 390 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's also returned to punt for a touchdown.
Yeah, they just used a nice little slant across the middle to get an open receiver, get some rhythm going for the offense, get Russo a completion. Just trying to move the ball down the field.
Coy in motion. Another play action by Russo. Rolling out to his right, looking for someone. That will be caught by Coy, and he's going to get the first down and pushed out of bounds into Hermit's territory.
Yeah, Delbarton has used that naked bootleg a lot today, just looking for Coy out in the flat, just trying to get him the ball as he is one of their best players. And it's worked a few times tonight. Was able to get a gain of 18 earlier in the game of 10 right there, both first downs. Could try and look at that later in the game.
A little more of a fast-paced offense here by Delbarton now. Passing game getting going.
Under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, as this will be a handoff to Papandanis on first down. He's able to break a tackle and get a good gain up close to the first down. We'll see where it's spotted. It looks like he'll be a little bit short, but a great run there by Aiden Papandanis.
Yeah, Papandanis has had a very nice game this game. Just breaking a lot of tackles that you wouldn't expect him to break. He seems like a little bit of a smaller back, but he's very tough to tackle for this Hermits defense.
Yeah, strong runner getting downfield. And it looks like this Delbarton team is really driving in the Hermits territory.
Be another handoff to Papandanis on second down. He's going to get the first down up to the Hermits 34. Delbarton finally able to move the ball successfully on this drive. Got a couple first downs. So far, this has been one of their best drives of the game.
Yeah, I think it's because their passing attack has opened up. And that obviously has allowed the holes for Papandanis in the last couple of runs.
Yeah, and I think they have as many first downs on this drive as they had the entire game before this. So it's definitely their best drive of the game. Took it from a little further back in the field and just have been able to move the ball down the field.
Handoff there to number 5, Dylan Hakes on the jet sweep. Ball loses a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Two receivers out left. Russo looking for somewhere to go. Pressure coming. He's going to have to take it himself. Russo takes a big hit, but he's able to get a good run there on 2nd down, close to the first down yardage.
Yeah, Russo lowering his shoulder, a little bit limping up after the hit.
Yeah, he took a big hit there as he slid down. Definitely maybe a little shaken up.
And that was Russo's second run of the game, evading the pressure in the pocket, moving up and just finding a hole in the Hermits defense to pick up a decent amount of yards right there.
Same setup, two receivers out. It will be a handoff to Papantanis. Rolling out to the outside, he's going to get the first down and more. Up to the Hermits 20 as Delbarton continues to push the ball forward.
Yeah, that's the reason that last play by Rousseau was so important, was because it allowed him to run the ball on 3rd down. Those 3rd and longs that they've had all game has forced them to throw the ball, and this Hermits secondary has been really good at jumping it, at being able to get the prevention, having their D-line secure Rousseau, and not let him escape on 3rd downs.
Yeah, they've definitely had a lot more success running the football than throwing the football today, and especially in situations where you know they're going to throw it. It's just really tough to complete a pass on the Hermits defense in 3rd and long.
Another handoff on first down, that time to number 23, Nashawn Hill.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen Hill to carry the ball, but still a great run, setting up a 2nd and short. And this Delbarton fast-paced offense is really driving into deep into Hermits territory.
Hill's going to get it again on 2nd down. And another good gain. He's going to get the first down and more. As Delbarton now knocking on the door of the end zone with 2 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. And this has definitely been their best drive of the game so far.
Yeah, I believe Delbarton's seen the urgency that it is with 21-6, that they got to get down the field quick. It's only been 3 minutes that they've had the ball and really get a score quick heading into short time and heading into the 4th.
1st and goal at the 4 for Delbarton. We saw them with a goal line opportunity in the first half where they were stopped and had to kick the field goal. See if they can do differently here. 3 receivers out to the left. Russo alone in the backfield, and he's going to try to take it himself. And he's not going to get anywhere. A loss of a few yards on 1st down.
Great play by the Hermits defense right there, reading the run by Papadopoulos right there. He's tried that a few times this game. It's just been a little tough for them to get it this game. And you got to think right here, running the football, they're probably in 4-down territory, needing a touchdown here to try and get some points on the board, make this a one-possession game again, so that you might try to go back to the run here again.
Yeah, that run by Russo, 2nd down at the 5-yard line. Papadopoulos now back in the game. 3 receivers out to the right. Russo looking to pass, looking for somewhere to go, rolling out to the right, and that will be caught, and it will be a touchdown for Delbarton. Big play there for the Green Wave. And a great throw by Russo.
Yeah, great catch there by Philip Fulmore. He was diving across the edge of the end zone. I think all the receivers adjusted to Russo rolling out to his right, adjusted the routes, started to break back to it, and an amazing catch. Great throw there to fit it through all the Hermits defenders.
Yeah, we've seen Fulmore. He had a good catch earlier in the game. Actually, no, he was intended for. He was almost had a big play earlier in the game. Was able to make a good catch there. That extra point by Peros is good. Delbarton once again back down 8. Great drive there, and a great response to that Hermits touchdown a little earlier in this quarter with just a minute left to go. That's really interesting right here because you're still a 1-score game. If you're Delbarton, you got to start thinking whether or not you're going to go for 2 there, but they elect to just kick the extra point and worry about that later.
After that drive, they believe they have a lot of momentum. They're starting to wear this Hermits team down. Obviously, they've been working hard all game. But now down by 8, the opportunities are going to be limited. So they got to be really smart, really decisive what they're going to be calling and what they're going to be choosing to do throughout the rest of the game.
Now, if you're the coach for Delbarton, do you automatically take the extra point there, or do you ever think about going for 2? Or is that something you want to worry about a little later in the game and just take the points and still be down 1 possession?
Obviously, I think there's enough time on the clock right now for them to take that point and not go for 2. But going for 2 would have been a possibility there. I believe it did go through his head, but I thought the safe play was to kick it. You have a lot of time left and a lot of energy off that last drive, making it a 1-score game.
Yeah, if you look at the analytics of it, you do get a slightly higher win percentage if you go for 2 there. Just knowing that you're either down 2 possessions or 1 possession here saves it later in the game where there's a lot more emotion. But it's easy just to keep pushing it off. You know, they still need another touchdown, and once they get down there, they can go for 2, try and make it a tie game.
Powell's going to take this kickoff once again. He had a good return in the first half. Rolling out to the right side of the field, able to make a nice juke. Flag is thrown as Powell will be taken down at the Hermits 26, and we'll see what the flag is. Looks like it is going to be on the Hermits, so this is going to be moving back.
And those penalties are something you don't want to see for the Hermits, just moving them back even farther, making this drive a little bit harder. You don't want to give the ball back to Delbarton right away, as they were able to wear down the Hermits defense on that drive.
Yeah, that'll be an illegal block in the back. As usually you see when a flag is thrown on a kickoff or a punt, usually it's on the return team. Not great field position here for the Hermits with just a little over 40 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Up 8 right now, Delbarton hanging on. This is something we haven't seen too often where the Hermits really, going into the fourth quarter, still got a game on their hands. We've been watching a lot of these games. Usually by this time it's a blowout, and most of the starters are already out of the game. So this is something really see how they're going to respond in a late-game situation, which they haven't seen too much this year.
Yeah, but I believe they've, over the last couple of weeks, getting to prepare for this game, St. Augustine really has a lot of their starters ready for this moment, ready for this chance to make it to the state semifinals.
Especially you were fortunate to play some of your better teams in your schedule later on in the year, like Millville and Holy Spirit. And I think that was definitely big, especially after a couple blowout wins at home, where you really weren't only playing one half of football. Handoff there to Kanye. He's able to break a couple tackles and still going. All the way up to the Hermits 15. Looked like he was going to get taken down in that big dog pile right there.
That strong Delbarton D-line absolutely blew through the Hermits O-line, and that was all Kanye.
Yeah, that was just a good spin move. He was able to roll out to the right.
Yeah, the Hermits O-line have not lost many battles against the Delbarton D-line right here. They did lose it there. But Kanye was still able to gain 5 yards on that play. Just such a nice run by him.
As the clock rolls out, looks like that'll be the last play of this third quarter. An important note right now, your Delbarton have almost nearly 40 sacks on the year. Trey McClear yet to be sacked once in this game, and he's barely had to deal with any pressure. We haven't seen him roll out of the pocket often. We haven't seen him he's only ran it once. Trey McClear does like to run the ball a good amount. He's only had to do it once so far this game because he has plenty of time to throw the ball and look at his guys downfield.
Yeah, that was a big talk coming into the game and how this O-line is going to perform, especially with the pressure from Delbarton in this D-line. Obviously, we just talked about it. They haven't allowed them to break through, punch through too much on the run. We've gotten a good run game, steady run game downfield. And then the pass game, phenomenal. I really haven't seen this good of a offensive line in the pass protection for McClear in a long time, and it's been really effective tonight, and it's great to see for the playoffs.
We're now entering the fourth quarter here in Richland. I'm Jimmy Bachman, if you're just joining us, alongside me, Ryan Marengo and Vinny Palestina. It's a nail-biter right now. 12 minutes left to go in this game. Winner will move on to the state semifinals to wait to see who they're playing. It'll be either Don Bosco or St. Joe's Montvale.
And you mentioned that this Delbarton D-line has not gotten a lot of pressure on Trey McClear. That's really because of the run game. They're just so worried about Kanye breaking off a big one if they do bring a blitz, leaving a big hole open for him, that they haven't really been able to do it this game. And the play action has really worked for McClear, getting the ball out quick to Nasir Hill and Kenny Selby, just finding the open hole in the defense, and it has worked really well tonight for the Hermits.
It'll be 2nd and 5. Lisgar and Hill out to the left. Udo to the right of McClear. As it will be a handoff on 2nd down. He's looking for somewhere to go and is not going to get anywhere. Maybe able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. This is a big play here for Delbarton. You have a chance here to force a punt and get great field position. Big opportunity.
Yeah, if you're Coach Lancetta here, be really smart in your play call. Be safe, though. Obviously, you don't want to turn the ball over in your own end, especially on 3rd down trying to force something. Your defense has been very good all game, except for that last drive where Delbarton had a fast-paced offense, which you haven't seen much of.
Yeah, and we could see them try another one of those slant or comeback routes right here, just trying to find a hole in the defense. If there's nothing there, then just throw it away and take the punt.
McClear rolling out to his left, looking to throw. He's going to take it himself. Trey McClear up past the 20, and he's going to get the first down. Trey McClear running it himself. As we said, he didn't do that much so far in this game, but he comes up big there. First down, Hermits.
Always big when he does take it on his legs. Great play by Trey McClear. Crucial first down. Hermits now setting up right around the 24-yard line. Big drive here, though. Chew the clock like they've done all game and run this time down. Already up one score. Don't want Delbarton offense to get back in the field.
It's crazy to see how good Trey McClear's gotten over the last year and a half. If you remember from last year, he was made the starter halfway through the season. And coming into this year, he's just continued to improve. You know, he had a lot of interceptions earlier in the year, but he hasn't thrown many in the last few weeks, and he's just gotten better and better as the year has gone on, and he's gotten a lot more comfortable. First down, handoff to Udo. No gain, back to the line of scrimmage. Delbarton, as you said, like first down, they're just ready for that handoff right there. And there's not much the Hermits can do about it. They're packing the line.
And it's really tough because the entire defense is just focused in on Kanye, but he is our best player, and, you know, we've just been using him a ton. He's still been very effective this game. And the play-action pass has really benefited from it because they're so afraid of Kanye running the ball that a lot has been open.
Gain of 1 there. Up to the Hermits 29. Lisgar and Hill still in the game out to the right. 2nd and 9 for the Hermits. McClear rolling out to his right, and he slips. He's going to fall down and just take it there. But a late hit there.
The flag.
That hit by number 44, Matt Gemma, is going to be costly for Delbarton as Trey McClear able to take the hit there.
Yeah, we've talked about number 44, Gemma, for this Delbarton defense, and a really good light this game. He's made some great plays on the D-line, and has made some crucial tackles, but really unnecessary there.
Yeah,
you had the big play. You were going to set up a 3rd down and long. Trey McClear, unfortunately, slipping there for the Hermits offense. But now it's probably going to be a first down and great field possession for the Hermits.
You simply just can't do that. McClear falls down. He's obviously giving himself up. You can't take a hit there and shove him to the ground. That's just not a smart play. But the Hermits are going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, it won't be a first down, but it will be a 3rd down and short now for the Hermits.
Especially since the ref had already blown the whistle when that play happened. It's just completely unnecessary for him to do that. And it really hurt the Delbarton defense right there, as they were going to have a 3rd and long right there. Instead, it's going to be 3rd and short, giving the Hermits offense a chance to gain this first down and keep the drive going.
Exactly. Instead of like 3rd and 15, you got 3rd and 3 for the Hermits. And once again, you have plenty of options. You could hand it off here. McClear could take it himself, or you could find one of those quick slant routes, find Selby or Hill. A little over 9 minutes left to go in this game. 3rd down, Delbarton looking for a stop. McClear rolling out to his left, trying to take himself, pressure coming. That ball tipped, and it will be incomplete.
Dangerous throw
intended
there
for Nasir Hill.
Yeah, one of the few dangerous throws we've seen from McClear this game, especially with 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You don't want to usually take those. Usually throw it out of bounds, stay safe, keep your offense on the field. It's going to be 4th down now for the Hermits. And a timeout is going to be called.
Yeah. It looked like McClear did miss Nasir Hill. He was open at the beginning of the play in a little soft spot. McClear kept rolling out. Delbarton defense was able to catch up with him, and he had to throw it late. A little bit of a dangerous throw. Thankfully, it ended up incomplete.
And it looks like the punting unit will come out for the Hermits. Just wasn't much for McClear to do there. Pressure was coming quickly. He just had to get rid of the ball. It was intended for Hill, but there was a couple D-backs around him. Luckily, that ball just wasn't intercepted, and they get to punt this. It'll be McClear to punt it. And he is able to get it off. Fairly short punt. That is going to be picked up by Link, and he's not going to get anywhere. Great tackle there by Bradley Powell. No return on the punt.
Bradley Powell making his impact on special teams as well on defense today. That's great to see for the Hermits. Down them now at about the Green Wave 38. They're going to set up. They had a great drive last drive. 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. They want to get one more score, tie this game up.
Yeah, the ball's definitely in Delbarton's court, if you want to use a metaphor there. They have a great chance here to roll down the field and tie this game up. Hermits defense struggled a little bit there in the 3rd quarter. Delbarton had a great drive. Let's see if they can do it again. Hand off to Papantanis on 1st down, and he's going to lose some yards. Had nowhere to go. The hole's closed quickly. That's number 11, Nas Christmas with the tackle, along with Franklin Sims right there as well.
Very nice tackle by Nas Christmas. Papadonis tried to bounce the run to the outside, and he was right there, just able to make the tackle for a loss of yards. Big play for the Hermits defense getting into a second and long situation.
Yeah, the Hermits just read that one like a book. They knew that was coming and got a loss of forced a loss of yardage there. Big play. Russo looking for someone to go. Pressure coming, and he's going to have to throw it away over the head of Papantanis. Looks like they may have tried to set up a screen there, but it just didn't work out. It'll be incomplete. 3rd down and long for the Green Wave.
More of the pressure from that Hermits D line there, getting to Rousseau. And it's forcing some of those rush throws and a little bit of those off-balance throws that aren't getting the receivers.
Yeah, you definitely saw that there, right, on that off-balance play. You saw Russo kind of falling back. Had to throw that on his back foot. Definitely a lot harder to do than when you're just standing steady in the pocket.
And the screen pass defense is the most impressive thing I think the Hermits defense has done this year. Normally defenses that get a lot of pressure don't defend the screen pass as well.
3rd and 13, Russo rolling out to the right. Pressure coming, and he is taken down. That's Franklin Sims with the sack.
Massive play by the Hermits defense right there. Just great getting Delbarton right off the field, getting the ball back into your offense, not allowing them to drive down the field and tie up this game.
That's Sims' 3rd sack of the year, and he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Russo held on to the ball too long in a freight train, and Sims came running straight at him. Great play. Hermits, great job responding there.
Yeah,
even though we had to punt. Now it's a 4th and 20 for the Green Wave. Hermits going to get in the ball back and hopefully field possession with 7:45 and ticking on the clock.
Eisenhart back out to punt it away for the Green Wave. Longer punt than last time as McClear's going to take it, call fair catch. And the Hermits will start this drive at their own 41.
And you got to think the Hermits offense is looking to drive down the field, waste out a lot of time, and score to pretty much seal this game.
Yeah, you're definitely thinking that, Vinny. 7.5 minutes left to go in this game. You get a couple, you just keep running the ball, maybe get a couple big plays when you need the first down. But you could kill a lot of clock here. The Hermits can really run the clock out and win this game on this drive if they're able to get some points. Just a field goal is all you need. Another good showing by the Rowdies today. A blackout theme, some confetti you saw earlier with the touchdowns in the first half. They always show up when they need them. And hopefully Hermits can close out this game. We get to see them again next week as well. Selby in motion. It'll be a handoff to Kanye, and he's going to get a big gain off 1st down. Up to midfield, falls down at the Hermits 49.
Just when you always think he's about to break that big one, Delby's been able to trip him up. Still big gains, though. And these big gains that he has been tripped up on have led to these longer drives for the Hermits that they especially need right now.
Yeah, just wasting out a lot of clock. They're probably not going to call hike until under 7 minutes left in the game. And if they keep running the ball like they did on that play right there, could really put a dent in this Delbarton comeback.
Yeah, that'll be the critical portion of this drive.
2nd and 2 for the Hermits. Selby out to the left, Hill out to the right. Hill now in motion. As there'll be another handoff to Kanye, and he will get the 1st down and keep pushing forward. It's going to take 3 guys to take him down. Kanye Udo all the way up to the Delbarton 40.
Yeah, some of Kanye's bigger runs now coming out in the second half, and that's been huge for this Hermits team. Obviously, 1-score game, you need to keep grounding and pounding.
Yep, just wasting out a lot of time here, moving the ball straight down the field. I don't think there's going to be a scenario where they don't keep running Kanye here, just keep wasting out a lot of clock.
Yeah, and with that run, Kanye Udo now over 100 yards in this game. As the clock continues to roll here in Richland. Another handoff on 1st down. Another big game for Kanye. He's heating up. Kanye Udo rolls out to the right. Flag is thrown. But for now, he will get all the way up to the Delbarton 4. But it looks like this might get called back as the flag was down.
Late flag there towards the end of the run. Just really tough as Kanye picked up a massive amount of yards right there. Almost got down to the 5-yard line. It would have been a big play for the Hermits.
There was your big Kanye run, too. Hopefully we get to see another one, obviously. As Hermits' offense has been explosive without it. But that is unfortunate to see there. Hermits getting another penalty. That has been really, really bad for this Hermits offense, the penalties. and they're going to try to keep away from the rest of the game. But it'll be a critical portion of it.
It was a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so the Hermits still able to gain 4 on that play. It'll be a repeat of first down, so not too much harm done. You're lucky that you're not starting with like a 4th and 20 as a 1st and 20 as another flag is thrown, and that's going to be on the Hermits sideline. Looks like a couple guys were on the field. And that's just something you can't have happen. But it looks like it'll still be 1st and 6 for the Hermits. Hill in motion. This will be a handoff to Franklin Sims this time, and he's going to push all the way close to the first down. Looks like he might have gone. It's close. It's right there. He'll be a little short. It'll be 2nd in inches. Another good run there by Franklin Sims. As you said earlier in the second half, guys, he's just basically guaranteed to gain at least 5 every time.
He's a great compliment to Kanye because you have to go from defending Kanye's speed and quickness and agility. It's just really tough to bring Franklin onto the field and just try to stop him as he is a big physical back.
Clock is ticking as we approach 5 minutes left to go in this game. 2nd and 1 for the Hermits. Selby in motion. Will be a handoff to Kanye. He's going to get the first down and a whole lot more. Kanye Udo past the 20 and down to the Delbarton 18.
Yeah, he is calling the secondary of the Green Wave to come and tackle him at all costs, and multiple bodies have to come and help him out. Kanye, impressive fourth quarter. Really putting the Hermits offense on his back right now. Running the clock, tick, tick, tick. 4:50 now on the clock.
Gain of 13 there for Kanye.
And as we've said all season, he just gets better as the game goes on. You've seen it in this fourth quarter, breaking off a ton of big runs. Just so hard to tackle, and the defense is tired.
Sims back in the game for the Hermits. And it will be a handoff to him, and he's not going to get much on first down. You could see that Delbarton was really packing the line of scrimmage right there. They knew it was coming.
Yeah, I know we mentioned this pregame, but this division, this playoff bracket for the Prep, one of the top 10 playoff brackets in the country, and this is why. Quarterfinals, 4 minutes left, one-score game. Hermits have the ball, need to capitalize.
And it looks like
it looks like we have an injury on the field. Trying to see who that is. Cannot see the number, so I can't tell.
And it appears to be Vincent Isom down on the field for the Hermits.
Yeah, number 56. Still on the field.
Hopefully it's nothing too serious, as he is a big contributor for the Hermits' offense and defense.
Yeah, he's able to get up on his own. Seems to be limping a little bit. Luckily okay, one of the great offensive linemen for the Hermits.
With 4:11 on the clock, also want to point out over on the other side of the bracket, St. Peter's Prep and Seton Hall Prep, score has not changed, still 14-0.
The winner of this game will not learn who they will be matching up against next week until tomorrow, when the number 6 seed Bergen Catholic takes on the number 3 seed St. Joe's Montville. Trey McClear handing it off to Kanye. It was 2nd and 8, and it'll be 3rd down. Gain of 2 on that run.
Yeah, great tackle there by Carey, meeting Kanye in the hole. Not many players can do that. And I'll set up 3rd down for St. Augustine.
3rd and 6 at the 16-yard line for the Hermits. Big play here if you're able to get the first down and keep running this clock. But at least you could say you're in field goal range for Bispo if needed at the 14-yard line, excuse me.
Yeah, definitely in Bisbo's field goal range if they do get stopped right here. You got to think they're just going to try another run, waste up more clock as there is just 3 minutes left.
It looks like we're going to have another timeout called. Coach Pete, once again, we saw him do this again earlier, but that will be his second timeout used at the half. Under 3 minutes left to go in this game. Clock is ticking, and things are looking bleak if you're Delbarton. Right now, you're just praying that you either get a missed field goal or a turnover here, because the Hermits are able to put up any points. This game's basically over.
Yeah, 2:54 left on the clock, 21-13. Hermits in great field possession to score, either getting a touchdown this drive or kicking it. Obviously, we just mentioned, probably going to run the ball here on third down, force Delbarton to call a timeout.
Something to watch out for. It has gotten increasingly colder tonight during this game. It has dropped about 20 degrees since kickoff. It's going to be a little tough to kick the ball if it does end up to that, but hopefully the Hermits are able to get a first down here and then keep running down some more clock.
As you said, Vinny, 3rd and 6 for the Hermits here. Big play on both sides. Hermits looking to ice this game. Delbarton hoping to see if they can get one more chance to tie it up. Walker in motion. It'll be a handoff to Kanye. He's going to get to the outside, and he will get the first down and more. Kanye Udo still pushing, and he'll be taken out of the Delbarton 3. And looks like Delbarton's going to have to use their first timeout here. Now no choice to start using those timeouts.
Yep. Hermits now inside the 5 in prime position to score. 2:46 left. Delbarton is really on their heels.
You got to think this is Delbarton's last chance to do anything. If they allow a touchdown in any of these plays, it's going to be over.
You know, now you just got to be looking, maybe try for a strip sack. You just got to hope that something that crazy happens.
You never know. Said it before halftime, guys. It's November miracles. Hermits are going to play the spoiler, though. Got to keep it up. Big 3 downs right here. Little stat here for the game. Kanye West. Kanye Udo. Oh, man. Too much pop culture in me. Kanye Udo with 140 rushing yards today. Amazing performance by him. Obviously, we said he had a really quiet 67 in the first half. Really off to a great second half. Really carrying this team. 21-13, 2:46 left on the clock.
Kanye West. I'm going to remember that one.
I'm going to love it. That's great.
This will be a handoff to Kanye on first down.
West.
And
that's going to be another called timeout by Delbarton.
Ryan, as you said, Kanye with 140 rushing yards this game. That puts him over a season average of about 137 per game. So he's definitely having a pretty average game. He hasn't done anything too spectacular, but he's just been so impressive this game. Just keep moving the ball downfield, especially in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, now second down. Hermits are going to look to run the ball, obviously, again. Force Delbarton to keep calling these timeouts with the clock ticking.
Yeah, just one timeout left for the Green Wave. Obviously now at this point, any points, field goal, or touchdown ices the game for the Hermits.
And if you're the Hermits, you probably don't want to leave it up to a field goal. You just want to punch the ball in right here, end the game once and for all, not leave it up to anything to chance.
Yeah, ball protection on these runs is going to be huge. Obviously, we talked about it being cold. We talked about the fumble we had earlier with Nasir on the jet sweep. Be really secure, be really patient, be really smart here, and punch it in if we can, but do not lose the ball with short time left on the clock in a one-score game.
Especially that means no reaching for the goal line. There have been some mistakes in the past where teams in this position reach for the goal line trying to put it away, lose the ball. So that's something you definitely don't want to do here.
Only one receiver out. The clearance shotgun, Kanye to his right, and it will be a handoff. Kanye looking for somewhere to go, bounces off an offensive lineman, and that will do it. Hermits touchdown.
Kanye in the clutch. Kanye in the clutch. Another touchdown for the Hermits, going up 2 scores with 2:35 on the clock. And these Hermits, the crowd, the rowdies, everybody's going crazy. That may have sealed the game, boys.
That may have effectively ended it. There's still some time left for Delbarton, but they're going to need to drive down the length of the field against this Hermits defense, get an onside kick, and then do it again with a 2-point conversion mixed in there somewhere. Very tough to do. pretty much over with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
All reliable for the kick here, Brandon Bispo.
Look to make it 40 if he's able to get this one. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. I got a little scared saying it before that I was going to jinx him, but that's 40 for 40 on the year for Brandon Bispo. Not an easy feat.
And these rowdies are jumping now.
Plus singing Sweet Caroline right now.
Sweet Caroline. A little Happy Valley.
Two minutes, 35 seconds left to go in this game. Hermits looking to move on to the state semifinals. Last time they were in the playoffs, they did get to the state semifinals after beating Seton Hall, but lost to St. Peter's. Something to go a little farther this time. This is, I'm sure you guys would say, this is one of the best Hermits teams we've seen in recent memory, and at least we've seen during our time here.
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, we had the state semifinal a couple years ago in our freshman year, but looking to return there right now with 2:35 on the clock to finish it out.
And the great thing is, you got yourself a home game. You don't have to drive all the way up to North Jersey.
Yeah,
you can stay right here at home.
It would be the seniors' last home game of their St. Augustine Prep career, as if they do make the state championship, they would travel up to MetLife Stadium for the state final.
Good return there by David Link, all the way up close to midfield. Delbarton's going to need to do something quickly, and with how their passing game has worked so far this game, it's just going to be tough to do because they can't throw the ball deep.
Nah.
So the Hermits defensive backs will just not allow that to happen.
Let's go back to the keys of the game. Pressure on the quarterback. One sack could change the whole momentum of this last drive here for Delbarton.
Yeah, the Hermits' defensive line has looked really good today, just forcing Russo to not really get anything going. Stop the running game pretty much, too. Great job by the entire Hermits
receivers
defense.
Out wide, as that ball was tipped by Bradley Powell, incomplete. Great defense there. Pass intended.
We've talked about some great stars for the Hermits throughout this game. Bradley Powell has to be mentioned in all of them, making plays all over the field, especially on the defense and on special teams.
Yeah, he's such an important player for the Hermits and has been this entire year, one of their senior leaders.
2nd and 10 now for Delbarton. Looking to pass once again. Russo looking for somewhere to go. That will be caught by Fulmar. Only for a game of 6. They only have one timeout left, so they got to hurry. Hermits really not allowing them to throw to the outside. Not allowing them to get out of bounds. No huddle for Delbarton as that pass is dropped. Intended for Link, a little low. He was unable to hold on to it. And it'll be 4th down for Delbarton.
Yeah, and that goes back to Russo just being slightly off with some of his throws this game. The play before that on the slant that was complete for a couple of yards was also a little low. It was a nice catch to gain some yards. That one was low too. Ended up incomplete. Just really tough to get anything going when your passing game's not flowing.
4th down and 4 for Delbarton. Looking to keep their season alive. They're going to have to do it here. That pass deep, and it is caught by Link. Great pass there by Russo, probably his best pass of the game. Link able to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
And that is a great call by Green Waves coach Brian Bowers. And now, deep into Hermits territory, looking to get a score here. 1:53 and stoppage clock.
Yeah, Link ran a beautiful wheel route to get a big gain right next to the out-of-bounds line, then was able to get out.
Russo finding some pressure, and he is going to be taken down. That time by number 10, Chris Kalat. Huge sack there for the Hermits as Delbarton's going to have to use their last time out of the game.
Chris Kalat's impact has been all over this game. Fingerprints on every single impact player for the Green Wave. Been flying around, making tackles, sacks. It's been outstanding.
Just a great game for this entire Hermits defense. Everybody has stepped up, has limited Delbarton to only about, I think, less than 10 first downs this entire game, which is attributed to just how well they've played.
No timeouts left for Delbarton, so no room for error here. It'll be 2nd and 12 at the Hermits 28. Delbarton's had a tough schedule all year. They've played a lot of great teams. 5-5 record, but definitely better than that. Better than what their record says.
Yeah, South Jersey really making a strong push for here with the Hermits.
Absolutely, you got to represent it. You play on all these North Jersey teams, you know.
It's always what the tail of the tape. South Jersey versus North Jersey. They always think they have the upper hand. Tonight, Hermits looking to prove them wrong. Keep moving on, keep surviving.
It's pork roll.
Pork roll.
Russo looking to throw. Rolling around, but he is taken down once again. That's another sack. That time by the great Dennis Jacquez, Northwestern commit.
Dennis Jacquez with a big sack. Been making those sacks all season. Big plays. The clock's ticking. 3rd down and long for the Green Wave.
And that basically guarantees no matter what Delbarton does on this drive, they are going to need an onside kick, as if the Hermits get the ball, they're just going to be able to kneel the ball and run out the clock.
A minute 20 now for Delbarton. They got to move quickly. Russo throwing downfield, and that is intercepted. Tristan McClear with the pick. Rolling all the way down midfield, looking to get more on this interception. And he will be taken down at the Hermits 35, and that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Sophomore Tristan McClear, brother of quarterback Trey McClear. Big play in the clutch, end of the game, minute left, and everybody's going crazy on the Rosa Field in Richland, New Jersey. Blue jerseys flying everywhere on the sidelines.
Such a massive play for the Hermits right there, ending the game in style with that interception. Going to be able to kneel the ball, run out the clock, and get their first win on the road to the state championships.
That is going to do it now. Hermits in victory formation, just got to kneel down. What a way to end this game, and what a way to have some momentum going into next week. Tristan McClear, the little brother of the quarterback, he's had a great season so far this year.
Nah. Hey. Goodbye. The flashing lights on everybody's phone and the crowd waving. Hermits crowd, original rowdies going crazy. It's been an amazing night tonight for St. Augustine Prep.
And thankfully for us and for everybody else, we'll get another night next week. We'll talk more about that in a minute, but what a game for the Hermits. Victory formation. McClear takes the knee.
And the Rowdies are going crazy right now as they know how much this win means for all the seniors on this team. Their last chance to win a state championship. And really just a complete game by the Hermits tonight. Just a couple of penalties, some mistakes to clean up, that one turnover. But overall, such a complete game by both sides of the ball.
Clock ticking, one more knee will do it for the Hermits as a major victory in the quarterfinals of the Group A non-public playoffs. As we said earlier, one of the most competitive playoff brackets in the country. And the Hermits are moving on. There'll be 4 left next week. Another victory.
Jersey survives. One more week ahead of us.
Great more week, exactly.
Great win for the Hermits. It's great to see all the energy, see all these guys competing together. They love it. It's big for these seniors. Obviously, we talked about that. All of them moving on.
And that will do it. Your final score, St. Augustine Prep 28, Delbarton 13. The Hermits victorious in their first playoff game of the year, and they will be moving on, as we said, to the semifinals, looking to play the winner of Don Bosco and St. Joe's Monvale, who will kick it off tomorrow. What a game for the Hermits. Everything that could have gone right went right overall. Overall, it was a great game.
Yeah, I want to hear you guys' takeaways on what was the best thing you saw from the Hermits today.
I mean, we talked about the keys to the game. They really just accomplished everything they had to do. They played at their pace, which I think was the best thing in this game. You saw Delbarton walking in. They had a different play style, like to pass a lot more. But the Hermits played their pace. They run the ball a lot. They took time off the clock. The time of possession, we don't have it right now, but I guarantee you that the Hermits' time of possession is miles ahead of Delbarton's, and that was a key to the game, I think.
And for me, the most impressive thing was really this passing attack. This entire year we have been a run-first team. It has been our identity. We knew that coming in. Our run game was going to be amazing. It's just amazing to see this passing attack sort of step up towards the end of the playoffs, giving the Hermits another thing for defenses to watch out for. And that's going to be huge going against some of these better teams that they have to watch out for, not only Kanye in the run game, but this entire passing attack as well.
And the blue jerseys for St. Augustine jumping up into the crowd. Rowdy's going crazy with them. Celebration goes on in Richland.
And you know, it's a celebration not to be the downer, but you got to get back to work after tomorrow because you got another game to get ready for. The Hermits, the train does not stop here. You want to keep rolling. You got 2 more games to win if you're the Hermits.
Yeah, impressive win, impressive performance on both sides of the ball for the Hermits. It's been a great night here.
Yeah, absolutely, and I can't wait to do it again next week. That will do it here in Richland. As we said, next week the Hermits football will be playing again. They're the last fall sport on our broadcasting schedule. We will see who they'll play. They'll play the winner of Don Bosco and St. Joe's Montvale, who kick off tomorrow. But overall, that will do it. We thank you for watching Hermits Broadcasting today, this edition. Another win for the Hermits. I'm Jimmy Bachman. Alongside me today were Vinny Palestina and Ryan Marengo. We thank you for watching. And as always, go Hermits.